We're recording. There it is. Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Game Talk, where we talk about interesting facts on games, the games that just came out, and the games we're currently playing. Let's do a roll call. So you guys know me, LanternDrexan. What's up?
We're going this way?
Yeah, we're going this way.
Okay. What's up, guys? Dalton here.
Chantel.
I'm Mike.
Austin.
Brian.
Can't see me. Brian's hat's in the way.
I'm sorry.
Brian! No, Brian, now you're out of frame.
Wait, hold on. Quick adjustment.
We're doing this on the fly?
We're doing this on the fly. There we go. No, Brian. Wait, hold on. There we go.
Cut.
There we go. Good
Just
there.
turn the TV. No, the other way.
Oh my.
There you go.
I
there you go.
I vote we
Cool.
keep all that in.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
Why
absolutely. Wait, hold on.
Oh, you know what?
Great,
we
just blow your chair over a little bit.
That's not something we can talk about.
What?
1-2 switch.
No.
Yes.
Well, they have to see. Okay, we can talk a little bit about one.
Just a little bit. I just want to bring it up.
All right, so the main things on the topic. All right, we got Persona 5 came out. We got Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. Gonna find out if that's worth the money. I bet it is.
Always.
Age of Triumph / Destiny 2.
Destiny 2 / Age of Triumph. And Austin's support because he's been busy for the last week or two. All right, so I think we're starting with Brian. Lead the Kingdom Hearts conversation.
Okay, so I've been playing the first Kingdom Hearts for the HD remakes that came out and the second one. The first thing that I noticed about them was basically how smooth the game is as compared to like the predecessors.
Oh God, yes.
And I noticed too, like when the HD remakes came out for PlayStation 3, some of the cutscenes they weren't
Crisp.
yeah, exactly. They weren't crisp. They were kind of. It's like they were in PlayStation 2 era still, and it didn't look good.
Outdated.
Copy pasted it.
Yeah.
Well, no, they couldn't do that because they actually lost everything. This is why they made the HD remakes. They never had to do it, but they lost everything in the files and everything. So the HD remakes for PS3 were just brand new remade games.
Were they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they were off of an old PS2 engine though. So
Yeah.
really, what we got was just okay. So you see those black bars? Stretch them out. Put the triangle button to good use, and
There
there's
you
the
go.
HD remake.
We're done.
And that was more of a problem with the first one more so than the second HD remakes that came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the gameplay is just buttery smooth. I mean, you've played it a little bit. It's
Oh, yeah.
incredible how
And
smooth it is.
It's definitely pretty. It looks so much better.
Yeah,
Using the camera too on the right joystick. If anyone who hasn't played Kingdom Hearts yet, for some strange reason,
Yeah.
the camera doesn't feel like I'm like it feels like it's really going with the character, doing its best to stay back towards it, so that way you can get a good feel of the battle area.
Yeah. I mean, I've had some camera issues, but I think it was more the way I was using it instead of the games actually just screwing me because of the camera.
Yeah.
If you never played the final mixes, the new ones that came out, and I think the ones before that too, were the final mixes. It's like a completely different game. There's new cutscenes, there's mini games, new items, just everything is different.
So these are the Japanese. Like I was actually talking to Brian about this earlier. That these are the Japanese releases, the ones that we never got in America.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
re-released in like the HD form.
Yep,
Yes.
Exactly.
And they're just
So any of the, like the secret bosses and stuff that we didn't get are all there.
yeah,
Like there
at least.
has to be over 26 fights that weren't in the original
Yeah.
game, at least, and that's just the organization members. That's not including some of the side characters.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the original, there's Xemnas at the end, isn't there? In the or because at the
You're talking
No,
about you're
Birth
talking
by
about
Sleep.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh,
You're talking
okay, I was talking
Sleep.
about Kingdom Hearts 1. That was just one of the ones I would remember.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Xemnas, he's in the. He's where you fight Maleficent when she turns into the
Well,
dragon.
actually,
Spoiler alert!
fun facts
On
about
a 15-year-old game.
facts about that boss fight. People got super pissed that in America. This is how it all happened. When Kingdom Hearts 1 came out, the secret boss fight was like the Ice Titan for the Japanese release. When our Kingdom Hearts came out, we got Sephiroth,
Yep.
and the Japanese were like, "What the fuck? Why are the states getting a better game than us?"
And they originally
Oh,
also.
that Ice Titan sucks too.
Well, yeah, it does.
Yeah,
But
it's brutal.
It's just a boring boss fight.
they were It was more of the Square Enix that was here in America that wanted the Sephiroth fight, and
Yeah.
the Square Enix that is over in Japan got pissed off because we got the Sephiroth fight, so they went back and made a final mix with all those extra fights.
Wait, and extra keyblades and abilities
Exactly.
too. It was like,
Yeah.
They had
fuck
a
my
lot.
life.
Well,
Right.
you gotta think why they gave us Sephiroth, because probably the most popular stateside Final Fantasy game was 7.
Oh, yeah,
It still
we-
is.
Especially at the time. Well, I don't know about still is.
I don't know. I don't think anything's gonna usurp that really.
No.
Maybe 10.
15.
Yeah,
was
10
supposed
would
to be-
definitely be 15 probably sold more copies.
Yeah.
In fact, 13.1 sold a lot of copies too.
Yeah. Okay, maybe those new ones. Maybe the new ones might have.
Yeah, but 7 ran the train for a long time. Definitely 7 over 8.
Well,
definitely 7 over 9.
Let's wait to
Still
have
waiting for
this.
that remake.
Of what? Oh, for
7?
7?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's gonna be like 4 years.
It's gonna be
And it's
like
going to be in
10.
separate parts.
Isn't the 7 remake supposed to be completely different? Are they
It
still
is.
doing that
It
weird,
is
like
different.
new, like?
It's more like a hack and slash.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more like Kingdom Hearts
Yeah, it's more like
fighting style.
almost turn-based hack
What?
and slash. I heard they were changing things about the story, just freaking everything. Looks like an all-new game.
I bet you guys money that cross-dressing Cloud is not going to be in the game.
Oh, dude.
Really?
but that's
I don't know,
like
man.
a
It's
central part of
2017.
the
Cloud's
story.
probably by.
Wait, no, but no.
Actually, you know what? He's got
yeah, but if you look at it like this, like in,
Oh, so
in
that
America,
explains the Zack thing.
in,
No
in
kidding.
Japan, that's kind of like slapstick humor for Japan.
Yeah.
But like in the Americas, like people will get offended by Cloud cross-dressing as a woman and pretending to be a woman.
Yeah, but
Where
if you
he's
take
not
it out,
actually-
they're gonna get offended too.
That's also
dude,
true.
listen here.
Look, the
It-
time
I
rights
think
will come
I
down
think it'll be
hard.
fun.
You think so?
it'll be fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know,
the way,
man.
The way the generation is, I think it'll be fun.
I don't know.
I think.
I don't think anything's fine with the
Boy,
generation.
got Final Fantasy 7.
Exactly. We wanted the cross-dress, and we didn't want the cross-dress. Just whatever they did,
Oh.
screw them. They're screwed.
I do have a question though for the Kingdom Hearts 1 remake. On the PS3 one, when there were added cutscenes, there was no dubbing. There was only like the text box that came up, and it was like, and it's like, well,
No, they actually talk.
they actually talk now. Fantastic. That was like,
What was that?
so when we got the HD remakes, there were added scenes in the game, but they
Yeah.
had no voices. But that like. It was a cutscene. It wasn't like a text bubble will come up. and
Yeah,
it's
it's not like the text conversations that they take.
Yeah, no, this was like a full-on scene.
Yeah.
With no voice acting.
That's weird.
Weird.
That's gotta be strange to watch. Oh yeah, no, you're right about that.
But like
I
the
remember
only,
that.
but like they fixed that in Kingdom Hearts 2 except for one character, which it kind of makes sense for. Is
Who was the character?
The unknown.
it was Terra,
The
armor, because
Yeah.
like it spoke through like
Because
the
It was like a metal screeching sound.
Yeah.
The way it fights, or the way that it talks.
Because it got
I
screwed.
know. I know the what's it called? I know, Dre, you're not a big fan of that character.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, but I think his armor is probably one of the best designs out of those characters.
What? Did you see Aqua's armor?
I was gonna say
Well, I actually kind of
Ventus.
like Ventus.
Yeah, Ventus, man. He's kind of
Okay, yeah, he did have some really cool.
He had
I
a
think-
surfboard.
I think.
Well, yeah, that's not the most
Keyblade
effective.
What are you talking about? He's doing 360s at all the enemies in
Yes,
space.
Ventus had some Tony Hawk moments, but the artists don't give a damn.
Yo, hold on. I saw something on Tumblr that was really funny. Did you know there's a scene in Fallout 4 where one of the characters is on one of those like gymnastic things, like where you can prop yourself on
Yeah,
it and
it's-
like spin?
yeah.
Yeah, there's one of the
can
characters is
make-
like spinning on that, like just in front of the character, the camera's going, and on Tumblr it was Todd Howard's Pro Skater 4.
Actually, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's supposed to make your people happy. and develop.
Jesus.
But for anybody who missed out on a Kingdom Hearts game, if I'm correct, Brian, the HD remixes came with Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, Birth by Sleep.
Yep.
Thank God. Didn't it come with Recoded?
Yes, but it's just cutscenes. It's not the actual game. It
Kind of
came
like
with-
And you
the.
can skip it.
Yeah, did it also
Yeah.
come with 358 Days?
Yep, and that one's also cutscene.
And then Chain of Memories.
And it came with Chain of Memories too, right?
Which that game's garbage.
That game is not
But it's
that
actually
bad.
the game, though.
Wait, time out.
Yeah, it's actual
The
game.
story for the game is actually pretty good. The gameplay, and,
The
like,
gameplay itself
traversing
is
through the, yeah, it's just
Still
garbage.
You know what's funny? I actually enjoyed that game when I played it on like this side scroller GBA version.
Yeah.
Like, but that was like ages ago. I
Was
got
it?
finished the game. It got stolen.
I enjoyed the
Thank
game
God,
because
you should thank that
yeah, whoever
person.
stole it regretted it. But I enjoyed that game because it was Kingdom Hearts. The deck at first, the deck system was cool. Around the time you get up high enough, it just becomes annoying as shit. When you're fighting like Vexen, I think it's when it's no, when you're fighting Repliku for like the third time, just fuck the deck. Like they didn't
Well,
give a shit.
No, ready? Here's a problem with the boss fight back in the day for Chain of Memories with Vexen. It was all like flat. It was like it was flat, and he had that shield, so you can't attack him from the front. You had to always get behind him.
Yeah.
And on that plane, like the two
And-
and a
yeah.
half D plane.
Yeah, it's like almost impossible. But the boss fight in the PS2 remake, that one was like a breeze.
it's
'cause
not-
all you had to
Oh,
do
you
God,
just get
really?
behind him.
I will never forget that freaking boss fight.
Didn't
So
they-
that's pretty much all the Kingdom Hearts games, really.
Yeah, didn't they re-add in Rechain of Memories? Didn't they add the Marluxia boss fight?
Yeah, they gave him a final form because everyone needs a final
Oh
form.
yeah, where he transformed into a thing, right?
Yeah, like a giant flower.
Yeah,
thing.
Zach struggled, but he beat that game. He
I-
didn't want to.
I only knew about that because that was Ashley's favorite character.
Oh yeah, supposedly.
Fun fact: Marluxia was supposed to be a woman, but when they were halfway done developing Chain of Memories, they put a lot of he's where Marluxia was, so they're like, it's a boy now.
It's a boy now.
It's a boy.
I mean, I could see him totally being a woman.
He's just a very tall woman.
Yeah. So if
Larxine's also like almost the same height.
Is she really?
Yeah.
I only ever seen her in 3 to 5 8 days because I didn't play all of Chain of Memories.
yeah,
Listen here.
this guy played like one Kingdom Hearts game, and it was like the
I never got
second
to
worst
finish
one.
them.
Did you get, wait,
I've-
actually, there is a bit of Kingdom Hearts news. They're having another mobile game come out.
Are they?
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, I heard
think
the
it
first
just
one was
came
good.
out.
And did it just come out? Well, the 3 main characters on the cover look pretty badass. Like, it's a girl with like, the girl stuck out to me the most because she didn't look like she was a Kingdom Hearts character. She had like bangs, like long hair going down and everything. Like, most of the Kingdom Hearts girls have been having like blonde hair or like crazy like blue hair,
Or red hair.
and everyone's had like short hair. This is like the most normal looking girl.
Yeah.
Like, yep, there we
Oh,
go.
hey.
Let me see.
Let me see.
Oh, well, damn, she does not look like a Kingdom Hearts character.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I'll probably just edit that in the video so you guys can see it too. But cool.
Oh, alright. Union X.
Yep.
Interesting.
I don't know what questions those are gonna raise.
So, funny thing, you were saying I never finished Kingdom Hearts game, but I've played the final boss fights of both 1 and 2. I
Did
played
you?
the beginnings and the final boss fights. Because
Never finished a Kingdom Hearts.
Isn't that weird?
never
Never
finished them.
played
I never had the
No,
opportunity,
you
but I've
have.
I have not.
but I've beaten Sephiroth in at least the
Kingdom
second
Hearts,
one.
never.
I put
We
some
sat
effort
down
into
and
that.
played
I got
the
my
first
friend the
3 levels
ultimate
together.
weapon just so I could beat Sephiroth for him.
Yes, I know
Really?
that's it.
I just wanted to know. I just wanted to do it.
Oh, he should have been beaten way
I
before
lied.
we got the ultimate
I
weapon.
corrected you.
Ironically enough, that's what I'm actually doing right now.
Beating Sephiroth.
You know what's funny,
Sephiroth,
Dre?
yeah.
You know, I blamed it on the fact that I didn't have Ultima, but it was actually just because I didn't know the rules of Kingdom Hearts 2 where you can't beat a boss fight without being the final
Final
hit.
fifth.
Yeah, so I got Sephiroth down to the last hit with whatever Keyblade I had at the time, and I just kept going with the combo, but it wouldn't, like, end.
Oh, yeah.
So it
Yeah,
just sitting there,
Berserker.
and I'm like, no.
No, that happened to me when I first played the game. When the game first came out, I was in middle school, and that's what I did. I skipped school that day, which my mom still doesn't know about. Like, really, all I did was just not leave the house. I was like, I'm gonna play Kingdom Hearts, which I didn't have a PS2 or the game. I borrowed the PS2 and the game. Like, a guy came to school and was like, yo, I'm getting Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. And I was like, yo, let me get it tomorrow. He's like, okay. So I got his PS2 and his game before he even played it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, he wasn't the smartest guy. And I was a little bit of a bully in high school.
Well, that's kind of obvious that he wasn't the smartest guy.
He was not. So I went through the game like 24 hours straight. I was like, all right, cool. And the second day the game came out, I was like 52, 53. And I just fought Sephiroth for hours. I was like, I gotta beat this guy. So eventually I learned about Berserk. You know, you use Cure, and then you got the infinite combo. So I almost got him down. This is after like 4 hours of fighting this guy, just dying and coming back, dying and coming back. I didn't want to go level. And then, so I got him in the Berserker combo, and he had like no health. I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then I hit him. I threw down a controller. I was like, yeah. And I looked back, and Sora's dead. And I was like, what?
Happens.
Yeah. And I was like, oh shit. I probably have to use
Yeah.
a finisher.
Berserk's a really great
Thing.
ability, but I don't use it, but just for that exact reason. Like, I want the finisher in the combo. Like, I have to have it.
And I just instantly restarted the match, and I didn't take off Berserk. So it happened again, and I had to just wait for my magic to come back, and I was like, shit.
Yeah, no,
shit,
Dre.
shit,
I just
shit.
blamed it on the Keyblade because I was like, it's got because the Keyblade sometimes changes like the way you attack with it, and because like whenever I was fighting with Ultima, it was completely different. So I was like, and so I went, put all the effort in getting my friend Ultima, came back and killed Sephiroth first try, and I was like, that was much easier. It's this Ultima weapon.
I was the first one of all my friends to beat that guy.
Well, I mean, Kingdom Hearts
Suckers.
2, he's a lot easier.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
beat him in one. That's
No,
what
I didn't either.
Really?
I dropped his health down
No.
a little bit.
My
That was it.
girlfriend, like my ex, whatever she was at the time, we weren't dating at the time. She just wasn't that good. And I was like, you know what? You're level 99? I got this.
Friends
Give me
are
that.
playing Kingdom Hearts now.
Started the fight, Sephiroth killed
I'm
me, and I was
just
like, well, that was
getting
fun.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't stand a chance.
That's funny.
Yeah, I didn't believe he could lose at level 99. I was wrong. And I never fought him again either. That was the last time I fought him.
Alright. So, on to Destiny?
Yeah, well,
I
that
was
was
gonna
it.
say one
Oh,
to
wait.
Switch.
Brian, do you feel like it was worth the buy?
Of course.
Okay,
He's a fanboy.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
a fanboy.
But when you get like almost all the games,
Well, here's my thing. I'd say if you played all the games and if you bought the ones for the PS3, I wouldn't say it's exactly a necessary buy. But if you're someone like me who's never beaten them or played them all the way through, it's probably a good buy. What, like $40?
I think it's 50.
50?
50,
Even then,
yeah.
it's cheaper than a regular game.
It is.
And it also has like 5 games.
4 games and 2 movies.
4 games and 2 movies.
That's still pretty decent. Too bad those movies don't have fight scenes in them.
Recoded does, but they're garbage.
Always.
Well, recoding's
Alright.
just.
Austin,
it
hit us
should
with
never
that
happen.
1-2 switch.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to bring this up briefly, just because I figured it'd be a fun thing to talk about. So me and Mike recently did a few videos of 1-2 switch.
Heck yeah.
Wait,
Mike-
hands. Who else has played 1-2 switch?
I don't think anyone else has played it.
And who has the switch in this area? I mean, let's face it.
Oh,
A
yeah,
like,
working
that's true.
Right,
switch.
we're also going to make you suffer through 1-2 switch.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Or Switch is like
Yeah,
dying?
Is
dead-
that video or
Dead
it's all just-
pixels,
yeah.
blue screens, orange screens.
Or idiots slamming their switches into.
And it just breaks.
Well, you can't blame Nintendo
I
for
mean,
that.
I mean,
No,
kids
no,
are
that's not
I love
saying-
my Switch. Wham!
That's the problem though. Kids will get it, and then kids are fucking reckless, and they'll just throw that shit anywhere, and it just cracks. So you get. you
Yeah.
should know.
Yeah, that's
But,
an ass whooping if I ever heard one. But yeah.
But no. So and Dre, we're gonna make you suffer through 1-2 switch because
It's actually not that bad.
no, it's a
actually
fun
lot
party
of fun.
game. Yeah, no, it's a fun. It's actually a decent party game.
One of
I'd
my
say.
regrets of the videos that we made that we didn't have face cam because there was
Yeah.
one point where they're like, "Shake, it, you gotta run with the controller," and I was like, "Oh, I'm doing a jerk off motion."
Yeah, no,
so
there's-
Austin's really like running like
Yeah,
this.
no, I'm doing this, and Mike's just sitting there doing that because when
Didn't
I
you have to do this though?
Steer
No, no, no,
shows
no,
out.
no.
There's
only
only
one-
one Joy-Con.
Oh,
yeah.
one Joy-Con.
Well, see, the funniest thing was because me and Mike at one point, we were going back and forth. I think we each won one. And so Mike had started doing the jerk off motion, so I also started doing the jerk off motion, but I did so much worse doing the jerk off motion. So I was like, okay, so I can't do that.
Mike's that professional.
But like,
I think I won the minigame in like 5 seconds.
yeah, he did. There was literally because it kept getting steadily faster. Mike by the end of it was like 0.4 seconds was Mike or like yeah no it was literally like and Mike's already there. But
Wow, man, way to make me fucking seem like a loser.
Wait, we all have skills and talents.
But,
We don't judge.
but again, my favorite part of that whole recording session was the window was open and me and Mike were just standing eye to eye, like in jerk off motion, and I'm just like wondering if someone drove by, looked in the window, just like.
We can only hope. We can only hope.
But so most of the mini games in 1-2 Switch are fun. Some of them are weird and kind of like
Oh, fuck,
arbitrary.
I hate tennis and baseball.
So the tennis
Tennis
and
was
baseball.
awful. I saw the video.
Yeah,
you
yeah. I
guys
showed you
posted.
the tennis one because I showed everyone the tennis one because it's hilarious. Just how angry you get.
it was bullshit.
It was
It was
bullshit.
garbage. It
but,
was garbage.
But those ones are based on sound. Like
Yeah.
But it doesn't have like a really good sound. Like there's nothing good cues. All you hear is like the sound of the tennis ball being hit. It's pop, and then you hear it hitting the table once. And Mike would go to swing, and it's like, is it too soon or too late? Mike doesn't know. Like there's no.
You don't
like,
get to see.
Yeah.
You just hear pop, 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 miss.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, yeah. And like you get the ability to do like a high hit or a hard hit, but those don't really change anything besides like the sound it makes. Like whenever you do a high hit, it goes, or like a hard hit, it goes. Like that's it, but it doesn't really change anything.
Nope.
Especially because on the screen you see the tennis ball for a few seconds before it just disappears. And it's all based on sound. But the baseball, you don't even get that. You literally just get like the other person swinging it at you, and that's it. Yeah, no, it's.
That sounds weird.
Yeah, but
It sounds hard.
It is. It's really weird, and like so whenever we did that, like we did one game of baseball, and Mike was like, "All right, we're skipping that one."
Yeah, I guess. I think my two favorite ones was the fucking. I'm gonna call it the Kamehameha because like there's one point where you have to
yeah,
like.
it's a wizard battle where you're supposed to
Like
like
Harry Potter.
yeah.
No, but like the way that everything goes, it kind of reminded me of like when Saul
Well,
and
yeah,
Gohan
when you
were,
like a clash.
like they were like pushing each other back and like you have to keep doing this. And,
Yeah, you have to keep
You mean
thrusting
Harry
with this-
Potter and Voldemort?
No, because they were only like this doing, and like they didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah, but that's what you had to do. Like I was actually like doing other things, and like I still somehow won most of them. But like I realized by the end, you're supposed to be thrusting the Switch controller. Yeah, but it's actually that one's a pretty fun one.
then there's another one where you have to like balance plates by doing this.
Yeah, and you're supposed to try and
they
slap
tell
the
you
Switch
to cheat
controller.
and slap the controller out of the other person's hand.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah,
No, it makes, and then like at random moments the plate sizes will change, so you either gotta keep going faster or go slower for the plate.
Yeah,
And they're just sitting here. It's just
yeah. Me and Mike are just sitting here trying to like slap the controllers out of each other's hands. The safe cracking one was kind of fun.
How many games are in 1-2 Switch?
There's about 37 games.
Yeah, there's a lot of games in there.
Are they random, or you get to pick which one you
You,
want?
you can set it to random.
You can set it to random, or you can pick them. Did we do the? We didn't do the cow milking one, right?
No, but PETA is
Oh, you
after
wanna play this
Nintendo
game?
for
Well,
the
too bad.
So Sucks to be you.
Right now, 1-2 Switch has this issue with PETA because PETA's like they don't like fucking because like there's a cow milking one.
Yeah, where you're supposed to. Well, PETA is upset that it doesn't show the hardships that the cows go through on a farm.
How dare Nintendo not care about the hardships of being a cow?
Well, like, it's like there's like if you're gonna show them being milked, you should also show the terrible conditions they're living in. And I'm just sitting there just being like, it's just a fucking game.
No one cares.
It's a fucking game.
It's a
Yeah,
game.
isn't that PETA's job to show us that shit?
Yeah,
PETA's got a vendetta against Nintendo ever since Pokemon became a thing. Okay.
Yeah, do you remember
No,
that
apparently,
PETA Pokemon game?
Pokemon was going on, and then they started to realize whenever
But Pokemon aren't real animals.
They're inspired by animals. That's the issue.
So
it was like boxing.
those animals probably wish they were Pokemon.
Like dog fighting, really.
Yeah,
Like
they-
cat drama.
It's not
How
like
dare they
that.
not show Ash milking a Miltank?
You know what? I mean,
Because Pokemon were actually portrayed, they're kind of like people, not actual animals that.
Yeah.
don't really
I
know.
It's a bit of
I know this is
both.
off topic, but I was just thinking, is there a kangaroo like Pokemon?
No, I don't think
I
it is.
consider Ampharos a kangaroo.
Or Kangaskhan.
No, like because like I picture
I
like a
consider
kangaroo
Kangaskhan
Pokemon,
as a
fighting
demon
type
that
for some
will beat
reason,
your face
and he has
in.
like
Double
boxing
kick?
gloves and shit. Like,
No, I consider Ampharos, and honestly, I consider Mewtwo a kangaroo too.
are you kidding me, Dre?
What?
That's fucking Frieza.
I mean, aside from it's the kangaroo version of Frieza. Now, which animal is Machoke based off of?
Yeah, that's a human.
Yeah, fucking right. What about Hitmonchan? Which animal is that?
Human.
Yeah.
No, wait, Jackie
Alien.
Chan.
Jackie Chan.
No, I
Oh,
think
Rocky.
I think he's supposed to be like Mike Tyson.
No, it's
No, it's actually, that's why it's named Chan. Hitmonchan.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
And then Hitmonlee is based off Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Because Jackie Chan can do anything anyway.
That's why in the anime when
Well-
Machamp punches, he does this.
Well, PETA, leave Nintendo alone. It's your job to show us the cruelty of animals.
Well, Dre gets
Oh,
over
man, bring back
3,000
2001
subscribers
memes
because
over
PETA
here.
goes after Dre, and everyone's like, "We gotta support Dre."
I don't
He's
fear
an asshole.
PETA. Come at me, bro. I don't give a damn. I'll tell you what your job is.
He's gonna be sitting in his apartment, just sitting there eating a cheeseburger, like I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn. PETA didn't show me no shit about this particular cow going through hardships. They did not. They showed me some oiled. No, that wasn't even PETA. Like, what are they doing now? Educate us, PETA. Don't count on Nintendo to do it. Don't count on comedians to do it. Don't count on anyone to do it.
Don't count on Pokemon.
Don't count on Pokemon. They're not real animals. No one's going to believe you. The point is, we see the hardships of being a Pokemon, right? Going through tournaments, getting fire punched in the face.
Yeah.
Going through
Yeah.
friend battles.
Friend battles, you know? When your best friend tells you, get in there, all right? Go fight that whale lord. And you're just a Rattata. You know what's going to happen.
It's gonna happen now.
They show us the
Pokemon game.
cruelty. Tired of
Officer
it.
Joey.
So
Pokedex Well is apparently lighter than air.
What?
oh yeah, I think
He's
I've
like
heard
the
about
biggest Pokemon there
It's
is.
Yeah.
supposed to be lighter than air. That's why he floats.
He floats?
Floats.
Well, damn. Okay. Well, you know, that's one hell of a diet. I don't know what he eats.
Jump
that.
plus.
So funny thing about
Jump ups.
the milking thing for 1-2 Switch. Nintendo also got challenged to a cow milking contest by an actual farm somewhere because of
won?
the game. They haven't done it yet. I guess they're going through training right
I
now.
think that's gonna be Reggie that's doing it. I have a
Oh,
feeling.
the guy, the Nintendo America
Yeah,
guy.
I think-
Because his body is always ready.
Yeah. I think Reggie's gonna be doing that. To be totally honest, Reggie does a lot of weird shit.
Yes, he
Like
does.
one time, the YouTube group Funhouse interviewed Reggie about
Did they really?
it was about Skyward Sword, and so two of them sat down. and they're like, okay, so
Oh, was
Reggie,
this when they were Inside Gaming?
what?
Was this before they were actually Funhouse?
No, this is when they're Funhouse.
Okay.
And they're like, Reggie, what is your favorite Zelda game? And he's like, okay, like I think it's all scripted, but he's like, isn't this an interview about Skyward Sword, not about me? Yeah, we're gonna get to Skyward Sword. But they're like, what's your favorite Zelda game? Oh, probably. And then someone just interrupts him. She's like, probably Majora's Mask. And he's like, oh, no, it has to be a Link to the Past, okay? Like, you're an idiot. And then they fight for like 5 minutes, and Reggie's like, I'm never doing this again.
He's like, that was weird.
Sorry if I fucking just blue slapped you.
Had it coming.
So 1-2 Switch worth a buy?
Yeah, it wasn't that expensive.
No, I
it
think
was
it's a great
$50.
party. It sounds
and
like a great party
And,
game.
and you know it'd be we haven't played it since because we haven't had time, but it's a great replayable
Yeah,
party
like
game.
like say if I was gonna have everyone over for like a gathering, like I'll be
Yeah.
like, guys, check out this fucking game. Okay,
could
now
see
watch
that.
me do a jerk off motion.
Well, because also
4
makes
seconds.
everyone
One.
because it makes everyone look like an asshole too.
Oh yeah,
Right.
and especially if you're drunk too, which we weren't drunk for. But like, just imagine, just me imagining playing 1-2 Switch drunk.
I think I'd lose everything. Yeah, that's not a game I'm
No,
winning.
dude,
Drunk.
no matter what, there has to be a winner.
I don't think there's a game I'm winning. No, this is not a game I'm winning. Drunk.
I think it'd be funny, especially if Dre got too drunk to the falling down part.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, well, the games don't have a lot of
I
movement.
must be crazy because apparently I was wrong.
About what?
Oh, about Waylord?
Well, I heard somewhere where. I can't remember, where did I hear it?
What, lighter than it?
Yeah, he's supposed to be.
Although those Pokedex entries in Sun and Moon, huh? But, Mike,
Yeah, they're-
Yo.
tell us about some Destiny. What's going on?
Oh, well, right now, Destiny got a big update.
When was that update?
It was, in March 28th.
Okay, yeah, that's recently.
Yeah,
It's less dense than air.
Yeah, I just saw it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is still that still means he'd float.
Yeah.
the update went live March 28th. Usually they do like big April updates because after after a DLC comes out, it just becomes dry after doing the same raid over and over again.
Yes, it did.
This is probably Destiny's best update, and it was free. It was free too. It was a free update, so it wasn't like DLC. It brought back everything from year one: weapons, armors, and abilities.
Galahorn?
No, Galahorn.
No,
I
came
know,
back
I know
later.
it came back. Every time I hear anything year one Destiny, that's what I think about.
But everything came back: raids, armors, weapons, and everything. And it's called the Age of Triumph, and it's actually called the Age of Triumph in the lore of Destiny 2 because at this point, every evil that's been thrown at the city, we've been able to take down. So
Age of Triumph.
they're calling it the Age of Triumph. That's as good as a. It's as good as the city's been doing greater than they have done in history, and raids have come back, like the Vault of Glass. I'm very excited for it. It came back this week, but like there are like new challenge modes to actually fight the boss. Like one's a boss that teleports. The challenge is don't let him teleport. Whatever you do, just don't let him do it. If you
Good luck.
don't get him to teleport, people have already found a way to.
Stop him?
No, it's not cheesing because there's nothing game breaking that they do.
Yeah.
But what you basically gotta do, you gotta get 2 Titans with bubbles. You gotta place a bubble and have an extended period of time, like with armor that makes you extend your time with the bubble.
Yeah.
And he only teleports to like 3 different spots. But
Yeah.
like if he's already on the one spot that he's teleporting, he can't teleport there. So he's either gonna teleport to the left or teleport to the right. You get 2 Titans on those bubbles, and hopefully by the time that your bubbles run out, because if your bubbles run out, you're gonna die. Everything's gonna focus on you and shoot you.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to like one phase the boss to death. So you got to make sure you got your most damaging weapons at once. Kill it right away, and like you get a ton of loot for it.
Which boss is this?
That's a
Volt of Glass?
yeah. It's Vault of Glass. It's like the first boss. There's only 2 bosses in it.
Oh, okay.
So
So
it's
this
the
isn't one
first
like
boss.
it's not one of like the big ending bosses of a raid.
No, but then talk about the end boss of the raid. He has a challenge where
Which one is this one?
the final boss. It's Atheon.
Is
He's
this
Vex.
is this the first raid?
Yeah, this is the very first raid.
So like this is the one where you got like sent to all the different planets.
Yeah, at all the different planets
Yeah.
at once.
Okay.
That's actually the challenge.
To not get teleported.
Well, no, because it's forced. It's forced to happen.
Yeah.
But when he teleports you, he summons these things called oracles. If you don't destroy an oracle, 1-hit kill.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
You die.
I actually watched this raid a
And,
couple times.
And so the challenge is, you can only kill 1 oracle. So if me and Chantel, if all 6 of us go in, 3 people get teleported. She and I have to blow up a teleporter at oracle. You have to use a special thing to destroy an oracle, and then make sure that we don't die. So you have to heal us with the shield. Okay, at this point, Brian, Austin, and Dalton have to be outside preparing the a portal to bring us back. When we come out, we replace them and they go in, and they have to do this super duper fast because he only got about 10 seconds before the oracles are like, "You dead."
Yeah.
And so you guys have to destroy 3 oracles. There's only 6 that spawn.
Yeah.
But say if Chantel's like, "They're not gonna make it," blow up oracle. You ruined the challenge. You lost. You
So
don't
the people
die.
who are teleported have to be the ones to destroy the oracles.
No.
Nah, everybody gets one.
Everyone gets 1.
Oh,
Everybody gets one. Brian can't cover your ass and kill 3.
Yeah.
Brian will literally have to be there. Where are you? Where are you? We're dead.
So each person has to kill their oracle.
Yeah.
And
essentially.
but like you don't die if you like destroy an extra oracle. It's just that you won't get extra loot. At
You
the
won't
end
get
of
the
game.
challenge, yeah.
So like.
So I wonder if that's
So
going to
they're
be a
gonna be
permanent
adding
part
new
of...
challenges to all the old raids.
Well, 2 of the raids already had challenges,
Mm-hmm.
but so like we don't have to worry about what those challenges are going to be.
Yeah.
But the Crota one did get a challenge. You have to kill the Death Singer in 2 minutes. So
I
as
think-
soon as you run into the room,
Yeah.
2 minutes. And the way you have to do it, you also have to kill it with the sword of Crota.
Is this the raid that you tried to solo?
I did solo it again.
Yeah, no, I know, I know, but is this the one that you tried to do for the channel?
Yes.
Okay.
Didn't work out. Can't do it anymore.
No, I know. I'm just trying to remember because I'm trying to remember this raid and if I'm trying to remember what because I think did we get to the point with the Death Singer?
We got past that point. We got to Crota and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was the room before Crota, like before he spawns in, like where they're just hordes of enemies. That was giving me the real trouble.
They just gave me the business left and right.
Yep.
Okay, so the Crota raid was very broken to the point where there was cheeses left and right. It was the
easiest
laziest raid Destiny's ever had. So like there's this one spot. There's like a rock here and a ledge. And if you're really looking, like you time your jump just right, you can skip the entire maze by doing that. You can jump from this rock to this ledge.
They cheese the hell out of that thing.
And back then though, like you either got it or you didn't.
But hunters have like 3 jumps, don't they?
But there's this thing called the weight of darkness, and once you leave a lamp that takes off the weight, you plummet right to the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Back then,
Weight of Darkness was crazy.
This is crazier than the weight of darkness.
Yeah.
Back then, there used to be the spot right here. Let's use my wrist as the example.
Okay.
When the lamp exploded, it caused a shockwave. End of the maze. It brought you straight to the end of the maze.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was the first cheese. Now,
That was the first.
Crossing the bridge.
the bridge crossing changed throughout multiple times, but there back then it's just like one person goes over who's badass enough to take on an entire horde of hive at the moment that overpowered you.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone else had to create a bridge for you to get across.
And,
right?
But the people are like, fuck that, we're not going to do that. So you kill the sword bearer, get to the highest point, jump the sword, swing. I'm on the other end, kill the guy, fucking destroy the hive, bam, cleared that one. No help, like everyone just died, revived, used their snipers to help them out. So there was not much skill with that part right there.
Ooh, that mission got easy.
So then the next one was Death Singer. So there was no penalty. You just had to kill the Death Singer, destroy all the yellow barred enemies. You could just wipe after that, and then Crota's turn.
You can literally just die and
you can just kill the boss, kill all the yellow enemies. You don't even have to kill every enemy in the room. You can just wipe and just start off at Crota.
Wow.
This is where things get lazy, and this is the most legendary moment in Destiny history. The way you fight Crota is that you have to use rockets to take down his shields, and then he takes a knee because he's like
rockets.
And so like at this point, this is when someone's wailing on him with the sword, and then like after like 3 swings, he gets back up. Well, someone accidentally knocked their Ethernet cable out.
Oh.
And when that happens, Crota's like,
Connection.
he lost connection, and like it can only be the party leader that did this. So he was like, okay, back.
So wait,
Party leader.
So everybody else was like,
But wait, legitimately, you pull the Ethernet cable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like you see, then like he can't get back up no matter what.
So everybody just kind of comes up.
Now, the only thing that could hurt him is the Sword of Crota, but back then, the sword was unlimited until you let go. So why would you ever let go?
So literally the party leader just pulls his cable and, then one guy just wails on him.
Now, if you were with friends, you're not going to be a dick. You're going to wait till he puts his Ethernet cable back in, gets connected to the internet, and come back in to jump into the raid to then get the loot with you guys. Nah, that was like called the dream team back then, when people respected you enough to wait for the raid.
Yeah.
And so Crota would. This is my first time through Crota. I've never once done Crota like legitimately in my entire.
I can't imagine you would. Okay.
And this is my very first time doing a raid, and this is what we did. Crota was like this, and I'm like, "What do I do? What do I do?" They're like, "No, just watch him kill the guy." And I was like, "That's all you do in a raid? That's all you do in a raid?" And I was like, fuck yeah. And then they tried fixing it. Like the bridge part where I was telling you where it's like one guy went over and fucking annihilated everything.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, so you can't take the sword anywhere throughout without a bridge. Okay. Well, the bridge exists in code, yes. So what we did was kill the guy, took the sword, positioned it just right, jumped really high, swung. And because we were in the path of the bridge that doesn't exist,
it still counts.
It still counts because the bridge is technically
so
dead.
it kept moving you?
Yeah, the bridge is still... Well, you're moving yourself, and if you fall, you'll still fall through, but the bridge exists in the code. Like, The only difference is when they have it, it spawns in because it stops being invisible essentially.
So it's invisible, but it's there.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh,
So when you're floating across with the sword, you're just in the path of the bridge.
Yeah, so then
So they're like, you can't leave that. Okay.
And now also people discovered that if you stay in this one room, all the enemies but the sword bearer would despawn and never come back.
Really?
Yeah.
That raid is...
So if we all hung out in the back of the room, everyone would despawn the sword bearer, just get across. All the hive will then be on the other side of the room, which is what you need to complete the part. So Crota got patched at that point, and so we're like, oh, okay, guys, I got back up. Your Ethernet cable doesn't scare me anymore. Okay, then the problem with Gallowhorn became a thing where everyone, if you had 2 Gallowhorns,
You're good.
That's it. Like game over for Crota. He can't get back up.
Just because everyone's firing rockets enough?
No, because Gallowhorn has this bullshit thing called Wolfpack rounds.
Yeah,
it shoots 100 rockets.
Little rockets. Oh, my shields are down. Bam. Hits him with a sword. Like, that was really lazy. And
you know what's funny? I'm pretty sure 15 minutes of Mario Golf 2 is talking about Wolfpack rounds.
yeah, it is about talking about Wolfpack rounds and how much I hate them.
They're the worst.
But the only thing that didn't get updated was Skull Loss of the Fallen. And he's basically only 3 people go in. He was really cool. He was like the first challenging like raid-like boss that we had. But nope, didn't get updated. They just said, I hate Michael and I want to cockslap him.
Bam.
There we go.
There you go.
But and then just to talk about Destiny 2, not much. I mean, we got 2 trailers that were really cool because they were about Cade 6.
I mean, the coolest thing that ever came out of Destiny.
And
he is.
oh, I thought you were talking about the Ace of Spades again because that's his gun.
Well, that's part of the reason. that's like 50%. His mouth is the other 50%.
And but like all we know, Cabal, which was one of the enemy races that we're just not focused on for like the first 3 years of Destiny.
Yeah, they're easy.
They got annihilated. Basically, their leaders are called the Primus, and all the Primus got defeated in the system. And there's one rule Cabal have that you don't do if you're in the military, and you don't send out SOSs. And if you do, well, the Empire comes and totally wipes out your whole entire group.
For failing.
They don't
almost
accept
understandable.
Failure. They take failure. So the Cabal saw this. We either get captured and dissected, or our boss comes and he kills us all a shameful death.
But he gets the revenge.
Shameful death, because like either way it's horrible. So, boss come. That's all we really know. And everyone's afraid of this guy. Like all the enemies have now scattered. Vex go back into sleep mode. Hive have retreated to the moon, and Fallen have just left the entire system.
What was it? Who went to the moon? The Hive?
The Hive.
They went back to where Peter Dinklage is.
Yeah.
where all his sound files were sent to in a rocket.
Also, they put. Speaking of Peter Dinklage, thank you. This is like a little Easter egg. There's they put Peter Dinklage back in the moon. Back not into the moon. They put it back into the game.
His face on the moon in Destiny 2.
The first time you see a wizard, back then it was like, this is Peter Dinklage, a wizard from the moon. How'd it get here? That will trigger again randomly. It's really like uncommon, but it'll happen. And it'll be like, a wizard from the moon. What? Sorry, I don't know what just happened right there. A wizard.
That's just what the ghost says?
Yeah.
That's awesome. At least they're self-aware enough.
Yeah, I mean...
A great ghost would be The Rock, I think. If The Rock was my fucking
man,
ghost.
Samuel
Morgan
Jackson.
Freeman.
Oh.
No, Morgan... Oh, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah,
oh, that's been done.
you've
That's
seen the
been done.
video,
I prefer Morgan Freeman and The Rock. They'd make great ghosts.
Nah, man, because when you're playing Destiny, you get so frustrated. You need the word fuck. You need your ghost to say fuck.
I'm tired of these motherfucking falling on this motherfucking planet.
Actually, I would rather have Snoop Dogg, because he'd be like angry, but he'd be chilled angry. So he'd be like, she.
I've been running this Destiny game since I was 20 years old. And you'd actually hear the ghost smoke.
And then
You see like a puff of smoke come out of there.
And then during the 420 update, it's like, fucking ghosts just shatter ghosts, smoke.
He's like, don't call me Ghost, call me Ghost Lion now. I spent time on the planet Africa. I can see Ghost Lion.
Dre.
Ghost Lion's legit.
But that's all about what I got. Also, right now, It's really great to start off because like all the vendors are now selling like 380 items, so you can get into the raid as fast as possible.
Oh, that makes sense.
So like for new players, like this is like the
So
time.
now it's super accessible because
It's-
now the game levels you and gives you the items you need.
Well, because the game's about to, because the
I
new
need to
game's
jump
about to
in.
come
I
out.
don't
Like
have
in
any
how soon?
experience whatsoever.
I mean,
Oh, that's okay. That's what 2 was for.
I did the 5. I did the first 5. I got to the point where I got my first ability, and then I was like, save it for me.
well, see, I'm not.
And then I
Gonna,
proceeded to make fun of the game for the next 2 years.
well, see, I'm not gonna lie to you because like the Destiny 2, everything's gone from year 1, so like you might as well wait it out.
They're gonna bring back the Ace of Spades, though.
They're not gonna do that.
They're gonna bring back the Ace of Spades.
Also, I think
So
we're
is there no playing? There's no point in playing one.
I
I
think
wouldn't
you get a
recommend it.
character transferred, like you get to keep the character looks, but I doubt it because someone's like, yeah, but we think the character will die because like you're.
They got the business in the trailer.
Yeah, we got the business pretty hard in the trailer. There's also like this thing where they're like, you're not gonna have the same powers anymore because the traveler got captured, so we're gonna have to look to look for a different source of like energy.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I'm excited. From what I've seen, like a hunter gets like a sword, a titan gets a fire sword, titans get fire shields, and like warlocks gets like a fire spear or something like that.
Lots of fire rolling around.
Fuck it,
No,
why not?
I mean, when in doubt, burn it with fire.
I mean, the city's on fire. Might as well harness that shit.
Yeah, city's on fire. Well, stick sword in the flames. I knew that orphanage would come in handy. I could see that. That'd be awesome, actually.
Christ.
But
That's some crap
yeah,
cave,
no,
dude.
that's about it for
That's
Destiny.
Now, something I'm excited to hear about because I hear very mixed things. Tell us about Andromeda.
I really liked the game. I loved it actually because at the end of it, it's a good game where at the end of it you're like, what the fuck do I do with my life now? Like you're there. 'Cause I spent hours on this fucking game. It's a long game, way longer than all the other Mass Effects. You guys play the other Mass Effects?
I played 1 and 2.
Yeah,
I think we played 1 and 2.
Twice. I played them like twice.
Did you? I'm like,
I played it right before I got the game too. I stopped Horizon. I'm like, I gotta go through this whole.
whoa!
Yeah, and that's why I never finished Horizon.
You stopped Horizon?
I was like, because the game's about to come out,
I
I have to play all these 3 games, and I did. And it was fantastic.
I had to burn through Horizon before Persona came out. Like
So
I didn't do any of the side stuff in Horizon just so I could be ready for Persona.
Yeah.
I haven't played Horizon yet.
But
It's amazing.
So
It's a good
great.
mix.
So
good.
how does it hold up compared to the first 3 games?
Alright, so I like to compare it to the first game, considering, it's a whole new
Yeah,
thing, right?
Right.
Way better, because, let's not talk about the animation, because the animation's been talked about a
yeah,
lot.
like,
Oh
it's
man, you
talking
know that's
bad.
some bad
Yeah.
animation. That's not PS1 animation.
It's like, okay, I kind of compared Horizon's animation with Horizon's beautiful.
Oh, it
Beautiful.
is.
And Andromeda has beautiful effects, like the worlds are awesome, it's a jungle scene, and it's very colorful, desert, snowy, whatever, right?
Good
Then
environment.
Good environment, yeah. But then you see the people, and you kind of freak out.
Everyone's
and
got
there's
kind of
this-
like fish eyes and stuff.
And like, they'll be like, let's say you're drinking in the game, right? But you can obviously them not grabbing the cup, and then the cup, like,
Or is there one scene when they're like someone uppercuts another guy?
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
clear that the punch did not.
it's
connect.
like
it's like
you
wrestling.
can punch people in the game. You don't have to pretend. And, yeah,
What was it?
Awful.
I've seen one where I've seen like an animation where she's like pouring a cup, but like the thing's got like a cork on it or something like that. or it's like,
They don't
but
give
even
a
then,
damn
and when
anymore.
when the thing's coming out, it looks like jelly. It doesn't look like
Yeah.
wine. It looks like jelly
Oh
coming
my
out.
god, where were the testers? Who did this?
yeah, mine had where she was pouring
Hey,
it.
it might be Jello
Stopped pouring
shots,
it, but
man.
There was still liquid coming from the air into the like. What the hell's wrong with the gravity over
That's
there?
lazy. Did they rush it?
Yeah.
That was an
don't
upper
think so.
management. I read into it. Upper management were like, we're gonna use this program to have it do a sweep, and it'll catch all the
No,
problems.
see, the animation was done by a third party. That's basically what
Only
happened.
through to the third party.
I have no idea.
Time, maybe.
I think they did rush it. They're
Yeah, I was
"Oh,
gonna
let's
say."
just throw it. Let's just do it now. But
That's
I heard the patch
that's
fixed a
horrible.
lot.
Why would you rush it?
Oh yeah, they're gonna come out with it. They're gonna need a few more
I know
patches.
people get angry and says, "Oh, I'm pushing it back. Oh, I'm pushing it back." But if it ain't done right, it ain't done right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. When they pushed back
Honestly,
Persona 5, I almost cried.
I mean, that was a case
Well, yeah,
with
but they
Final
did it
Fantasy
for the
15
quality
as
reason.
well.
Like every time a game's pushed back, it's
Final
not like they
Fantasy
want to
15
do
wasn't
it. They
ready,
just
so
want to
they
improve
pushed
the
it
quality
back.
of the game.
But
But even
it did
then,
work.
technically that game, they still have a huge update coming out for Final Fantasy 15 that probably should have been in the game in the first place.
Well,
The
yeah,
one that's
see,
the Chapter 12 update that
Oh yeah,
everyone,
that didn't happen yet.
yeah, no, it's going to.
But I
soon.
hear Gladius' story is really good.
Did that come out yet?
Yeah, that came out like a week ago.
Oh, okay. I haven't even beaten. I literally in Final Fantasy 15. I don't even think I've gotten the first boss fight.
either I got to
I
the
think
first
I did.
I got to the first pit stop and I was like, game sucks.
I got to the point where the city gets destroyed. And that's about it.
Oh, that's the very beginning.
Yeah, I didn't get very far at all.
What was
Okay.
But besides the animation, the thing I gotta say, I love the characters. Drac, the Krogan,
Yeah.
I think he's better than Rex.
Whoa!
No,
That's a
Fighting
bold
words.
claim.
yeah, it is but he's awesome. So the way dialogue works, a lot of the best stuff comes when you're driving the Mako or name it Nomad, right? Yeah.
No, man.
The car.
Yeah.
The buggy, the Doom
Yeah,
buggy.
thing, whatever. But the best dialogue comes from there, depending on. And it's so cool because let's say you pick. You guys know characters? Or no?
We know racist.
Okay.
Yeah.
You pick the Asari and you pick the white chick.
Yeah, I've seen
Who
this.
turns out
Sorry.
it's actually straight. So, yeah, kind of-
Oh, damn
You
it.
pick-
Yeah,
I heard about that. How everyone was kind of disappointed. They
Yeah,
couldn't.
it's pretty sad. But it's cool because like if you get them together, they'll fight. They're snarky with each other. But let's say you get the Asari with the new alien. They're funny and they're hilarious. It's cool how like you see the characters interact like that, depending on who you have. That's what I really liked about it.
There's a new alien?
Yeah. That also I had a problem with that because like you come to this new galaxy, you fucking the whole thing, right? I expect there to be more aliens. You only see two.
Two new alien
Yeah.
species. Yeah.
Are they at civil war with each other?
Yeah, so basically, I don't want to
Figures.
spoil it, but it's in the very beginning. So you go into this new world, right? Your dad is the Pathfinder, right? Your twin didn't wake up, so they both have the female and the male there, but whoever you pick, your other twin just doesn't wake up.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
Yeah, because he has to say something's wrong with him, I guess. And so you go into this new world with your dad, but it's not habitable. It's like the atmosphere sucks. There's no oxygen. It's just like full on was it carbon monoxide or some shit? So they had to. So they go over there like, what the fuck? What happened? And they realize there's another alien species that captured some humans. And at first you're just like, oh, hey, man, hey, we're friendly. And then they start shooting and you're like, oh, they're not friendly. So
We tried. Time to bring freedom to this
Yeah.
planet.
Time to bring freedom.
That's what we
That
do.
was the most American thing I've ever heard.
That's what we do. There's a new planet. They shoot us. It's time for freedom.
Liberty, guys!
So basically the whole game is you trying to find these worlds and trying to make them better, and the way you make it better, there's the
Careful.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, that's really terrifying.
And it's really cool. I really like the gameplay. The gameplay is really smooth. You got these jets that you can
Yeah,
like,
it's a jetpack.
Yeah, you
Oh,
jump
yeah,
really
that's
high.
really cool.
I heard
That's
I heard the planet exploration because a lot of people complained in Mass Effect 1 about the driving around the Mako. Like everyone, I think that was one
I like
of
the
the.
Mako.
I also enjoyed it
I
too,
like Mako.
but people complained about how like it was such a small area and usually there wasn't anything, and also like the
Small
bouncing.
area?
Yeah, I
There was a
know.
lot of area.
There was.
A lot
It
of
was,
big.
But I
like,
hear-
empty areas.
Yeah,
There's,
and
like,
I hear
like,
Andromeda. There's a
So
lot
much
of
fun
there's a lot of
driving.
space to
Yeah,
drive around
it's
in.
so
There's
much
like
fun.
places to go
Yeah,
actually.
there's this one where you go to this one planet, it's not really a planet, it's like an asteroid thing, and there's not a lot of gravity, so you're just jumping and you just fucking jump over shit, and there's these deep like cliffs that if you go down you're just dead. But it's so cool because you would just try to jump it, but if you fail, your people with you just start screaming. like, no! Ryder, no! What are you doing? And I'm like, just laughing my ass off because it's so funny.
That's pretty
But I
funny.
love it. Shit.
Who are the top 3 characters that like made the game?
Oh,
Like even if they're not in the party, even if it's a bad guy, a side chick from a stripper
chick.
bar, or another Asari. Like,
I gotta go with Drac, definitely. Drac is hilarious. The shit he says, you do a little bar fight with him, it's awesome.
he's a Krogan that doesn't give a fuck, right?
Yeah, but like I said, I think he's better than honestly Rex. Because Rex had the whole genophobe thing about him, where all he kind of talked about, like especially in 1,
That's
was
kind of
about
important.
that. And then 2, he wasn't really around, and 3, same thing. But Drac was just hilarious, dude. I'm telling you.
So it's definitely one of those things that if you played the first 3 and like these new look-alike characters are coming out, you just gotta experience them to actually compare.
Yeah, one of the problems I thought I would have is I would keep comparing like every character to their counterparts.
And they're just nothing alike.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it, because like
Did the new characters have the same jobs as the old counterparts? Or
Like, did they have the same classes and stuff? Like, they were same roles, more or
Like,
less?
it's still basically the bio and the warrior.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rex is
Biotics.
basically the tank.
Yeah, that's why I loved having Rex on my team. He's just destroying people left and right. One thing I didn't like though is that I thought you can give your buddies like guns and armor.
Yeah.
Now you can't customize them.
You
at
can't
all.
customize them?
Not at all.
That sucks.
You customize yourself.
Oh!
Yeah.
You can.
That was like one of the best
you give
things
them
ever is
points for
customized.
some shit,
I got this awesome custom armor for you, man.
I only
You
took
look
care of
cool.
So I
Curious.
did hear one thing about Andromeda that I was curious about. So you get to pick your class at the beginning, same as every other Mass Effect, but then you get to choose an alternate side class,
you can
right?
choose
Because of
any
the
class. You can start out with anything and then focus on that. But as you go throughout the game, you can put your points at any other thing. So let's say you want to be a soldier, you go with guns.
yeah,
You put points in your assault rifles, your combat shit,
yeah,
and then you'll unlock the soldier perk. And
Yeah.
you can press soldier, just be all guns, or same with the dev, same with engineer, same with infiltrator.
Do you,
Infiltrator.
can you get the special ability from the other people? Like whenever you like reach a certain point, whenever you spend a certain amount of points, you're able to, like for example, on 3 and 2, you were able to get that shield ability from the
Shield of it.
Sorry.
from the Gav.
Oh, the Gav.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
from
that
Legion.
shield ability from the Gav.
Legion.
You know,
I didn't do that Legion thing. Was Legion in too?
Yes, he was awesome. What's wrong with you?
Legion's a pretty badass name.
Oh, you know what it was?
don't
I
know
picked
if
Tally.
you guys are,
Tally's like, I fucking hate that Legion guy, and it's like, you know what? If you hate him, I hate him too. Fuck him.
Nah, I was like, you know what? We're all gonna be friends on this ship together.
Hell no. I was like, Tally was here first.
All the way.
No, I was like, Tally was here first. You can go to hell.
I'd love to max out my Paragon first, just so I can, especially because of one.
Renegade. I was
Especially of
Renegade
one.
all the way.
I was
I thought it was funny how you can convince him to shoot himself.
Yeah.
Convince who to shoot himself?
Oh,
At the end of one, you can convince him to kill. You can convince him to kill himself.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can, yeah.
You
Wait, who?
The final boss of
I'm a
one.
boss of one.
I did that.
I did that.
You can
Yeah.
convince him to
Oh.
kill himself. He's like, it's okay, we got this. I know you're still good inside. He's
He's
like,
like, okay.
it's too late for me.
Hell, that's hilarious. No, I didn't do that.
Did you kill the council and
Yes,
when
they were
Why would
douchebags.
I
I
save
let
them
them
compared
live.
to all the other people?
What? What's wrong with you, Dalton? No.
There were so many other people you could have saved.
I was like, if I let them live, they'll be utterly in debt to me, and then they'll have to listen to me.
Hell
And they
no.
still didn't listen to me. I was like,
No, this is the story of my playthrough of 1. This is why 1 was my favorite and will always be my favorite. Everything I hated in that game died. I got lost in the Citadel for like 2 hours. They blew up the Citadel. Undine, I think was his name, whatever. He was a total douchebag. Killed the council just because of him. They're like, do you want to save the council? Didn't even think about it. I was like, fuck no.
no.
Bop, bop, bop. Final boss came, popped him off too. Everything I hated, dead.
What?
Another,
Yeah.
another
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is,
Oh, wait,
like,
hey,
if I didn't
Dre.
save the council,
Yep.
Don't forget.
I felt like they'd be like, oh, you didn't save the council last time. You're not as reliable. And I was like,
Oh, that
Yeah,
council
they
can
do
suck
kind of do
a
that.
dick.
Yeah, they do mention like you killed off the council. Like,
I was
yeah.
so
Wait.
pissed when they rebuilt the Citadel.
Didn't the same thing happen in 2? Like everything you hated died in 2 as well?
I know, just check. Also in
it
1,
was fun.
my friends were all there.
I
Like,
really love two.
it was my first time playthrough with 1, my first game like this really, other than like Knights of the Old Republic. Which is how they got me to play the damn game.
Yeah.
And so they're like, okay, Andre, here comes a big decision. I was like, oh shit, let me start paying attention. Let's go. And they're like, okay, guys, either Ashley's not coming back or the Asian guy's not coming back. I was like,
Is that
Ashley.
Asian?
Yeah, I forgot his name. He was cool.
Caden?
Caden.
Yeah.
Caden was cool at the time. And I was like, okay, bros before hoes, Ashley. Okay, guys, where's the big decision? They're like, that was it. And I was like, that wasn't a big decision. Ashley's racist.
That's like a decision in The Walking Dead every 3 minutes. Okay?
Yeah, it's like Ashley was racist. That was not a decision. And then my friend's like, I'll let Ashley live, and she shot my Rex. That bitch shoots Rex.
Yeah. No.
What the
I
hell?
just
Depends
hey,
on-
I
depends
I
on the
maxed out my
fight, right?
speech because I made them
Yeah.
friends.
Right.
But I also sacrificed Caden because I remember you hated me for that because I sacrificed Caden because I was like
I always max out my Paragon so I can convince people to do shit.
Yeah, no, I was like, I
Yeah.
told like I was trying to explain to Dre. I gave Caden a hero's death.
Hell no.
Okay,
You give
so-
Ashley the bitch's
No.
death.
Okay, so
Kids
guys,
are so boring.
I have a question for you guys. Games with decision making in it.
Yes.
Any game with
I like that
decision
blue
making.
armor.
No matter how many times you play the game, do you always make the same decision?
I
Hell
try
no.
Wait,
not to, but
I go
end up
through
doing
multiple
it.
playthroughs.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what game. It's just that do you always like at some point make the same decision because you're like, this is still the best decision.
No,
Yeah.
I do polar opposites usually, unless it's something cool like punching a reporter in the
Yes,
face.
I love that.
Even if I was Paragon, I was like,
No, at first when I played it, I had no idea. Because I just wanted to get out the interview. I was like, this bitch is kind of snarky at me. Like, I don't like her. And she asked me, so how's living on the ship? And I was like, all right, time to leave. And we just straight up punched her. Like, Jesus, shit, what the fuck?
Because like, I asked that question because like I've never played a Mass Effect game, but like from what you guys were saying about it, I think I should fucking pick up Mass Effect.
It's amazing.
I'd say it's
I
at
beat
least
the
worth
hell out
going
of
back.
Yeah, I picked the red ending too.
I thought
I like the color.
They put so much content at one that I was like, maybe this will transfer. Maybe this will transfer. Like majority of it didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what system did you play it on?
Xbox.
PlayStation? Xbox? Everything
Yeah.
should transferred on the Xbox.
No, they made a lot of small things that so like little what's it called? Little key things. Like there's this orb that you found in one. That I think they're like just kind of give them something. Say, hey, we might do something with it, but they decide they just scrapped it.
Oh, I did not remember
I think
that.
Because they found this random orb and then it shrunk, and then
Then
there's
they
also
jettisoned
a
it into the sun. Gotcha.
I think if you save that alien race, the
bugs?
the rack, yeah, I think don't they come back?
Yeah,
they come back in 3.
Yeah, that's
Right.
the thing.
Yeah, that's one of the decisions. But
When
one,
they come back, like
Yeah.
But you
kinda
gotta
wish
not,
you killed
you
them.
gotta not kill them.
yeah, I saved them,
If
but
you save them, then they're 100% on your side. But if you decide to kill them, then
They don't die, do they?
They don't die
They
because
get controlled again.
they get the Reapers control, like they put cybernetics in them, and then they're like, yeah, we'll be on your side. But then as soon as they start fighting,
Backstab.
the Reapers are like mind control.
No, I killed him because I'm like, if you got controlled twice, I don't need you.
She's got a point.
I don't need you. You're
I let
dead.
them
I killed
live.
the whole species off.
Well, my favorite character, or my favorite female character, was always Liara.
Oh yeah, Liara. Yeah, that's her.
yeah,
That's the Asari, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's in it. You actually do a little thing in Andramada where you hear her talk. That was great.
I knew she'd be there.
Okay.
She's the best. But then I think that same mission with the bug people, I just killed like her mother or whatever. So I was just going through like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna talk to Liara. Yeah, whatever, you can live. Yeah, go away. All right, Liara, let's talk about how I killed your mom just now. That was great.
How do you feel about that? By the
See,
way.
I only asked that question though because like I was playing The Walking Dead again. And,
Are you still continuing season 3?
No, I'm playing like OG
Oh,
Walking Dead.
okay.
And
I could continue season 3. Though.
and I was like, there's always one decision that I always make the same decision for because like I always see it as the better decision. At the very first episode, you have a choice between Carly or Doug. And I'm like, well, Doug wears sandals and socks and cargo shorts, and Carly knows how to use a gun.
So Carly, all
Carly
day.
has a vagina, and Doug's over here already getting grabbed, and fuck Doug. And I always go Carly no matter what.
No matter what,
You know
that's
what's
weird.
You know what? Okay, so actually, that's an interesting thing about that. I'm gonna bring up a little thing. I hate that decision in The Walking Dead because it's in all the Telltale games. There are always decisions that if you make one of those decisions, the other
No matter what, they're gonna
the other one is a safe decision. Like even if you didn't like, so if you choose to save Doug instead of Carly, Carly still lives, but Doug dies if you choose Carly. And it's one of those decisions that kind of pissed me off because it should be a decision where if you chose to save Doug for whatever fucking reason, like Carly should be dead. It also maybe pisses me off that later on Carly died for me anyway.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's how usually
But-
happens in Walking
Fuck,
Dead
but
things,
I
though.
keep just saying,
Because she
fuck
just
Doug.
gets shot.
I mean, Doug's a loser.
So hold on. So I'm assuming Carly gets shot for you too.
Always.
Yeah,
Always? There's no-
Did you abandon that girl? Or did you kill her?
Oh, twice.
I abandoned her.
I did
killed
both because I played the game like 6
Yeah,
times.
I've only played it once, so I abandoned
You only
her.
need to do it once. I just did it 6 times for the trophies.
Don't- never abandon anyone. You always kill
Actually, in
them.
the comic books of The Walking Dead, she was the one who shot the mother,
Oh,
and
okay.
then she just found the baby and killed the baby too.
That's why you killed them. But back to Mass Effect. So I was so satisfied. I'm still satisfied with 1. I didn't want to play 2, right? Because
2 was so
everything I
fun.
hated
I
died.
like
It was a
2.
great game. Like,
No,
I-
but 2
I
was so much
2 was
better.
Oh, no, I did play
it
in
was
B2.
2 is probably my
One
favorite.
was
out of
good.
it.
2 was amazing.
But when I was watching, so I have a friend, Mike, and he's like a brother to me, and he just did like everything in that game. So he's always playing it, and I always popped in and out. He's like, "You gotta play 2. You gotta play 2." I was like, "I don't know, man. I'll watch you play it for a minute." So the first thing that caught my eye was the guy that does the hold the line speech. He's a war general. His entire speech before they go to war is, "We will hold the line." What do we do? Hold the line. What if no? Hold the line. That's what we do. And I was like, all right, that guy's pretty cool. That guy's pretty cool. So between 2 and 3, so I saw that, whatever, I got kind of interested. And then Mike showed me this Asian girl. And I'm all about the Asians. And then she was like some kind of ninja thing. And I was like, that girl is cool. I'm interested in this game.
Kasumi?
Yeah, Kasumi. I was like, I'm very interested. He didn't tell me I couldn't have a relationship with her. But anyway, I was
she
like,
had more dialogue. She didn't have enough.
no, she did not. And she had that little mission, but it wasn't enough. So I was like, okay, you know what, Asian chick, you know what? Whatever, I'll do it. I'll play Mass Effect 2. So then he actually started 3 before I started 2. And he was like, oh my God. Like, I just came into the room. I didn't know what went down. He was like, oh my God. I was like, what's wrong? He's like, well, you know about the genophage that's killing the Rex people? Because I didn't know their name at the time. I was like, yeah, what about it? He's like, so we have to fight the Reapers. I was like, okay, that's cool. I needed their help. Okay, so I thought they would only help me if I fixed the genophage, which, what do you call that thing? It neutered them. It's a disease that neuters them. They can't
Well, it's
reproduce.
not, they can, but it's very, very rare.
Very
Like
hard.
1 out of 1,000
Yeah,
of the babies.
like they were dying out, which is why they didn't want to go to
Which
war.
is actually a good thing because when there's a lot of them, they love to go to war.
Oh yeah, they're like
That's their favorite
Saiyans.
thing.
They're like the Saiyans
And
of
that,
that
was
universe.
that was the reason why they put in place the genophage, because
Yeah, they were
crazy.
they were
dangerous.
They messed around with the smart people. That's what they did.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so what's the problem? Well, I didn't fix the genophage, so you know they didn't have problems reproducing. Okay, I told them I did fix the genophage.
That's fucked
They think
up.
I'm a hero, and they're gonna go to war and die. And I was like, and Mike's just sitting there like, I can't believe I did that. I was like, oh my God, I need to play this game.
In order to do that, you'd have to shoot someone who's a very beloved character. I
Yeah.
couldn't
He
do that.
did. I guess he did.
That is
That's
fucked up.
And I was
couldn't
like,
do that in full renegade.
I gotta play this game. So
But
then
if
I
you do
started
that-
to.
Never mind, that's just weird.
Yeah.
Renegade
So
for life.
I started to. Liara wasn't in it, but I was like, you know what? I'm fully dedicated to my girl. I ain't dating nobody in this game.
Garrus for life, bro. Garrus is bro.
Well, Archangel Garrus was the man. He was my
Yeah.
number 2 always.
Characters really
Like
cool.
when he became the
Shepherd
Archangel,
up
he's my
here.
boy. So then I found Kasumi. I assembled the whole party. Who was the bitch in that one? Branda? Leanda?
Oh, I know who you're
Miranda.
talking about. Miranda.
I thought she was a total bitch.
But-
But not
I'm
enough.
excited.
That bubble.
Not enough to kill her, just enough for me to yell at her a lot. She didn't like me. So then I found out Jacob was in love with Kasumi. So I was like, Mike, did you know that Jacob was in love with Kasumi? No. Kasumi's in love with Jacob. Yeah, fuck Jacob, right? So I was like, well, that's kind of cool. They're going to get together. He's like, no, they're not. But I was like, Mike, she's a hot-ass Asian. Yeah, Jacob's not interested. I was like, I'm going to get him killed. And Mike's like, what? Mike is, I got to save everybody. The whole party, man. To do anything else is crazy. So eventually I got to the final mission. I gave Jacob like the suicide vent mission that he was asking for. I straight up gave it to him. He lived. I restarted the game until he died.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Dre,
yeah.
Dre put in the
Started the
effort
game.
until he died. I saved everybody on my playthrough.
But I thought it was like the craziest shit on earth.
I did this. I no. Like the funniest thing was, me and Dre were playing these 2 games along the same time. Like me and him had played Mass Effect 1 at the same time, around the same time together. We played Mass Effect 2 around the same time together. So we were both doing the suicide mission around the same time, and I'm just watching Dre orchestrate it so that Jacob dies. Like Dre's like making sure that like he's saving everyone but
He sounds
him.
like a badass.
Like-
Like a suicide mission, he comes out like a champ.
It would have been, you know what's
He's
funny?
not.
It would not
He's
have been
fucking
different
not.
had Dre at the beginning of the suicide mission had the option to just shoot Jacob.
Oh yeah, I would have.
It helps though if everybody's alive.
It does,
Yeah.
but he
It also helps
managed.
if Jacob dies. And
It
he's like,
helps my
Andre, you're
heart
gonna
if
kill
he
him
dies.
just because he doesn't love Kasumi? Yes, Mike.
He's just such a useless character. in my
I
opinion. He has
never
no
used
emotion,
him.
No, like,
I never played him.
personality to
Like I never had him in my party. I
You
never
don't
had
want
him
to.
or Miranda
Yeah,
in my party.
I don't either.
I
I
always
don't
had
like
like Garrus and Legion and like
Yeah.
Grunt in my
Oh,
party.
no, I didn't have Legion. I don't think he even
Garrus
made
and
it to my
Grunt,
ship.
Yeah, he's on there. It's just you.
I just like his defense.
No, I don't think I got Legion.
Oh, maybe not.
I don't think I did.
No.
I was that into Tally.
I thought you had to get Legion.
No, you don't. I know
You
that
don't
for a
know.
fact.
Yeah, the first time I played, I totally missed him.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I totally fucked the game.
I made the point of getting every party member.
I was like, Tally, what you think about the Geth? Fuck the Geth. I was like,
Yeah.
Did you romance Tally in the second one?
no, they are.
Yeah. So I didn't either because I know if that I looked ahead and like in 3 if you romance Liara in the first one, then romance somebody else in the second one, she gets
Comes back
upset
up.
at you.
Yeah,
If you don't
I
piss off the
was
shadow
like
worker.
Liara, Garrus, Liara, and then she made a comment about Garrus. I'm sorry.
I was like, you know, I didn't think we were coming back.
Wait, I was like, gotta
You
die.
can date the same girl throughout all 3 games, though, right?
No, I think it depends on the girl.
Because
You can if it's Liara.
Well,
Liara
yeah, but you
and,
can. But I mean, like, she's not in there to do the romance
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, she is. When she becomes the DLC, when she becomes the
Yeah,
Shadow.
Yeah.
but nothing actually happens. is
Yeah,
what
they
I'm saying.
kiss.
Yeah, they do. But I'm saying like that, like, what I'm saying is there's no, you know, like, say Mike and I, we like doing stuff for achievements. There's no achievement for continuing that romance with Yara.
No, but they talk about it. It's in
You
story.
know who I would have romanced actually?
Tally, duh.
Well, yeah, Tally was on there, but what's the biotic girl? What's her name?
The bald chick?
Yes,
The
she was
punk-
a badass.
the crazy
I
chick?
didn't
Yeah,
yeah.
Dude, Jack's a badass.
I like Jack because she cussed out Miranda, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, Jack, fuck Miranda. Miranda's like, I was on this shit first, and I was like, well, you're a bitch.
Mind you, I also played a biotic character, so maybe I had some kind of connection with her.
And then she went all...
To the rings.
But then she got all weird. She got all emotional about saving orphans without a sidekick or something, and I was like...
what happened to you?
I was like, I'm not into that shit.
Dre, I only played an adept through the game, like just straight adept. I played biotic.
I was
Yeah.
Vanguard all the way.
I hear Vanguard's really good.
Oh
to play.
yeah, I love
What'd you play?
charging.
All of them?
Yeah, I played the game like so many times, but I mainly was just always like a soldier.
Yeah.
It was mainly always just a soldier.
Really? No.
Fair enough.
Andromeda, that's what I love about Andromeda. The
Wait.
gameplay was fucking.
Yeah, I heard the battle system was so smooth
The
in
only
that.
problem I had, so like you can choose to be soldier, adept, anything, right? So you have a bunch of abilities. You can only use 3 at a time.
Ooh,
And
no,
then,
that's
yeah,
kinda sucky.
That's so. I was just like.
You gotta really pick and choose on that.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh.
Dude, that was like one of the best parts about being a biotic in the first like 2 Mass Effects was just having so many abilities to throw.
Singularity was my shit. Like,
I like
I mainly had
Shockwave.
my other people
Like the one that launches them.
text.
I had charge and I melee them and fucking fly, push the other guys, throw the other guys, and then all the way across off a cliff. They die.
yeah,
Oh, that's
I was
fantastic.
basically an Asari.
And the
Everything.
romance.
Yeah, alright, I had it. Yeah, how are the romances in Andromeda?
You can romance few as a chick. I can romance the Asari, of course. The black dude, Liam. The new alien and someone else.
I'm
Oh, you
not
can
looking
romance. Oh yeah, this other chick. She's an Irish. She has a Scottish accent. She's like one of the pilots or whatever.
I've heard about
She didn't
that.
have enough romance dialogue. Like, I'm from up here. There's literally a flirting option. You just go straight to flirt.
I heard, like, I saw a video with her dialogue, and the, like, female writer dialogue with her was, like, one of the most awkward things.
Yeah,
And
even
then,
the
like,
fucking
yeah, and then
Solari.
there's the other pilot who just goes, is like, please kill me.
Alright, you don't gotta tell me twice.
Yeah.
Paragon. That's how I do things. No mercy.
Oh, there's no Paragon already. In the
Yeah, they don't have
Whoa,
Paragon
what?
anymore,
Where
yeah.
is it? I actually kind of like the system better. It's not really black and white, and you actually create your own personality through writers. It's pretty cool.
Is there at least like a speech stat?
Yeah. Oh, what do you mean?
Like
how-
top
Like I
people-
said, get a
Like, what happens?
Paragon them to kill themselves.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. Okay.
Or convince someone that hey,
So
don't
with
kill him.
Shepard, right? She's a badass. She's a badass and 7. She's like in the 30s, right? Shepard's
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
30s,
So,
something
yeah.
like that.
How
Like
old are the
20s?
twins?
22.
Oh,
So
pretty
they're
young.
straight out of fucking. They just joined the alliance, and the dad was supposed to be the Pathfinder guy. He was an N7 too, right?
Mhm.
So he's supposed to control everything. He's supposed to be the badass, but then something happens, and you take over, and you're just like, huh?
Yeah.
He dies, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta
Well,
get
you
that
kind of
revenge.
have to develop the character's charisma and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
and
does
so
make
you
sense,
can
yeah.
have your character be professional the whole time, but that's boring. The best option is casual because you say some snarky comments and all that shit.
If I'm not gonna feel bad about it.
One problem though, since you're the Pathfinder, you're a peacekeeper. So you're
Oh, that's not gonna work
that's
out.
exactly what my problem is. Like, I'd be like, Shepard would just shoot the bitch in the face. You're not Shepard. You're right, I gotta remember that. You're a writer, you're a 22-year-old, you don't know how the world works. You just got thrown into this position, you have no idea how like anything is. But it's weird, it's funny because you actually do see the development. You see her become more stronger, and at first she can't keep her teammates in line. She's shouting over them. At the end, they're all following her. It's pretty cool, actually.
I shoot my gun until they start listening.
Right. This is a
That's-
Shepard with
There's
you.
only one way to keep the peace.
Yeah.
Freedom. In my opinion. That's how I play that game.
That's what the gun says.
So if you want to go
Did you
to-
get anybody killed?
Yeah, you have the one of those, it's like you press R2 and or whatever game and there's like a little thing,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to press real fast before it.
The
Yeah, there's a
sequence?
part you can shoot somebody and say something cool.
Were there hard decisions in the game?
Freedom.
Like between
Yeah.
Ashley and Caden, which is not a bad decision or difficult at
It
all.
wasn't like it was more like I'm trying to think of the hard decisions. I'm like, ooh, shit, what do I say? I can't remember now. I guess it was really that hard.
Again, they were all easy. They
It
just
was a
seemed
long
hard.
game. It was like for me, it was 100 hours. Like I played every little thing. The one thing I didn't have a problem with, like there's these little missions. Like why would you do that? Why would you send a Pathfinder to do this? Like there was a mission where you have to send a message to this one dude to his girlfriend. And I'm like, Why the fuck
I'm
would
too
I
busy
do?
for that.
I did it, but I was mad. I'm like, I'm not
You
a
did?
fucking messenger. Your girlfriend said this, by the way. Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Well, you tell her that I said this.
That's exactly. I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm not doing any of that.
I'm the Pathfinder here to find new planets for humanity.
Exactly.
And I just want to tell you that your girlfriend is breaking up with you.
Yeah.
What? That's exactly what happened.
Now I'm gonna go find a new planet.
Yeah.
You should go find a rock to live under. Did they So what are the bad guys? Like, is there gonna be an Andromeda 2 or
Yeah,
the Reapers
definitely,
back?
definitely. Not the Reapers. Reapers. They mentioned the Reapers. It was actually a really cool scene. So you remember how you didn't play Mass Effect 2, you played, right? You know at the end you had those 3 colors you could choose.
Three different.
Yeah.
What? So did they destroy them all?
No, well,
Did
they
Shepard live?
Yeah.
Wait, do they follow the extra ending? You know, the fixed ending?
There's
No,
three
so
endings.
Regardless.
So-
There's 3 endings for them.
Andromeda, the storyline takes place between 2 or 3 or 1 and 2 of Mass Effect.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So they know the Reapers exist, or they have some very bare knowledge of it, but like they don't know that Reapers fucking annihilated Turian's world and Earth. They had no idea of that shit, right?
Right.
But towards the end of the game, wait, I have to mention this. So being a Pathfinder, you have an AI connect with you. So you remember one of those endings? I think it was the green one.
Where everybody is like is synthetic and
Yeah, they mix together. That's
Uh-huh.
exactly who you become. Because there's an AI and it doesn't control you, but it helps you. So let's say it'll heal your wounds faster because they'll just send all the shit.
so you're part synthetic.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
So and you have an AI in your brain all the time, and his name's Sam, and so Sam has like memories of your father and his life and what has happened, and you actually get to see some voice of Liara talking about your father and shit. So that's pretty cool. And then the best part, it's kind of a spoiler, but
Go ahead and say it. Spoiler.
There's this part where you unlock some audio logs, and you hear the SOSs of the Turian, the Alliance, and it's just people screaming, saying, "Oh, they're coming for us!" And you hear that Reaper noise, like, and it's just like, "Oh, fuck!"
Yeah.
I'll turn that shit off real quick.
And then,
Glad I'm not in that universe.
Yeah, dang.
yeah, and it was that was pretty good. That's what I loved about it. I was like, no, I really wanted to know what
Yeah,
happened and
no,
shit,
no.
but nah, they didn't tell us. It's
They got the
600
business.
years anyways, so like, I mean, I don't know what happened, but I say the game was great, and for the time I spent on it, it was a while, and I went straight for it. Like, it was like immediate play, didn't stop until it ended. So like
All 100 hours.
just fucking.
What would you give it at? 1 out of 10?
Give it a good 7.
7?
There's
the
some,
bar?
yeah.
Dude, I'll drop that percentage on Metacritic.
DLCs are coming out.
Hopefully they
patches.
fix everything that's wrong with
Yeah, the
that,
patch, apparently they fixed the eyes, so there's
Freak
no
the fuck
body.
out.
which is good.
That's how all Zelda games are gonna be.
All right, Dalton,
Oh, really? That'd be interesting.
tell us about this Take Your Heart edition of Persona 5.
Pretty great for the price.
How much did you pay for it?
75, 76.
So 15 more than like the regular game. Like, cause $60 game. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess the original price was like 100 and something. I bought it off Amazon Prime, which made it cheaper.
Oh yeah,
Prime,
that's
Amazon Prime.
yeah, they do
And
that.
2-day shipping. So it was pretty great. Got the steel book. Got the little plushie. I don't have the bag, but it comes with a really cool bag.
Steelbook went on.
Did yours come with the steelbook as well, Dre?
Yeah, he got.
Yeah, I got
he,
the
he
steel
just
book.
got. He just got the steel book.
Yeah.
I
He,
didn't
he
get
was like, oh,
the Morgana plushie.
and the cool box.
Yeah. And the box is also pretty
The
legit.
box art's pretty awesome.
And the art book?
And the art book, the concept book, has a lot of cool
Yeah, now this is actually really interesting. This is actually not that small of an art book, because I have a few. And the way it's colored and the concept arts for everything, like, let me go to a random page.
I love Persona. And fucking they do that. It's pretty cool.
Like, that's how colorful it is. That's how great it is. It goes through every character in the game, every social link, and then has the concept arts of how they almost look like, what they do look like. It's great.
And it came with the music.
And thank God it did, because Personas have amazing soundtracks.
So this is my first Persona game. I've never played Persona 3 or 4. I haven't played a single one up to this point.
Yeah.
See, I have to
And
say,
those are some
Three's good.
social links.
Yeah.
and
Four
stuff like that.
is
Yeah, I hear
Really
4 is
good.
like amazing.
4 golden. Man, that's the reason why I bought a Vita.
Really?
Like golden.
Oh,
It
yeah,
had
that
so
we
much
were talking about that.
content, so much story, another character, just so much stuff.
I'm about to tell you guys something shitty about Persona.
What's that?
This game actually looks really good. I'm never gonna pick it up because someone told me I have to play it, and because it's gonna be one of the greatest games ever. Usually when people tell me I have to do something,
They set the bar. Oh, we really have to.
well,
then
then
he
they
does
set the bar. Like my friend's boyfriend was like, "Final Fantasy 15 is the greatest game ever."
And you
Like,
play it.
and I played the first like half an hour of it. I'm like, nope.
It didn't reach that bar.
I didn't reach that bar because like he made it seem like the greatest thing in the entire planet.
Nah, I could have told you that it was not.
Which like
I'm setting this to the
if
side.
I had gotten through the first pit stop, it probably was. But like he's like, yeah, no, Persona 5 is gonna probably be like the greatest in the series, and I'm like,
He was
yeah.
right.
And he's like, yeah, and you said, Mike, you gotta play. You just gotta try it. I'm like, nope.
So far, from what I've seen, it's great.
It's definitely so. We're about, I want to say 20 hours in. We're on hard mode. That's why we're not that far. We just beat the first major boss, and that was the most messed up story I think out of all the 3 games I played.
Dude, Alex is gonna take down that video soon. You better be careful.
Nah. Make sure there's no spoilers or anything.
Yeah, that's how I was like. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I mean, because Dre was recording it, and I saw the article about how Atlas is like they're being very like strict on like especially what's being streamed, but what's being recorded.
Yeah.
Fucking Dorkly just released another episode of Pokemon Rusty.
Oh yeah. Wait. Is it the one they released like 2 weeks ago?
No, it's Legendaries. It's the newest video.
Oh, maybe not. But they did release one like 2 weeks ago or 3
I haven't
weeks ago.
seen any of those.
It's good.
I've just
But let's
heard
see.
about it.
So the first boss, guys, the things he's done, accused of. He's accused of, which I think he did all of them. Sexual harassment. He's a teacher, so sexual harassment on the students. Abuse, like straight up beating the students.
Well-behaved student.
Spreading rumors, right? Blackmailing, and he's a total fucking dick. I could not wait to beat this guy.
How does he
Dre,
look?
the volleyball team.
Wait, how does he look? Does he look like a stand-up guy too?
No,
He looks like an ordinary guy.
Okay.
He just looks like a really good coach.
he's like a past gold medalist, so he's really big about himself.
And he pretty much runs the school. Like his volleyball team goes to nationals, they win. He gets the school a lot of funding. He gets those kids into good colleges because they did well in their sports and all that good shit. But he's a total
This
fucking
is what it
dick.
looks like.
Yeah.
Like they're winning because he's like, you don't win.
Like straight up spiking kids in the face with balls, just plain beating them. Just violent asshole. And it's like the worst boss in all the fucking Persona
You told me
games.
that he broke one character's leg.
Yes,
right?
I was actually wrong. But he did screw that character really hard.
So he didn't actually break that character's
No,
leg.
but he might as well have. He might as
What,
well
did he
have.
tell somebody to go break his leg?
No, he was running another team, and he didn't want that team to be good as his team. So he gave them unbelievable training. He beat them. He found out dirt. Like, he told everybody this character. Like, he's like, oh, that guy's dad's a drunk. He beats him. He beats his mom. Da-da-da. Just started spreading all these rumors, which were freaking true. And eventually, this guy just couldn't take it anymore. He was just hurting the team, so he punched him in the face. And then he had the entire track team shut down. And then now, his only friends were in the track team, so now they hate him. Because they're like, we dealt with the same shit, but we didn't punch him in the face. You kind of fucked us. So that guy is just an asshole. He made a girl almost commit suicide, which was a really intense scene.
It's really dark.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the fucking game.
So compared to the last 2 Persona games, how do you 2 feel about it?
I think it's awesome. There are some things, like, let me get rid of the bad things first. I don't like the way they announced the characters' last names. I don't know if it's like an issue. Like, one character,
Whether it's like
his
a
name...
School like.
I got it. I don't know for how long. This is going to take some editing.
There's like
Wait, start over. All right. So he's explaining Persona right now. There's going to be some editing. There's some technical difficulties. Yeah, we'll go ahead and, you guys will get it. It happens sometimes. All right, Dalton. So tell us what you were saying.
Persona. You go to school, you fight monsters at night, you have friends, social links power up your weapons against the monsters, and there's a story, there's a plot, you have friends, there's an enemy.
Now, to alliterate on that. So the game is RPG based. You're going to go in, it's going to be turn based, they're going to have rock, paper, scissors. Enemies going to be weak against things, you're going to be weak against things. Aside from the RPG aspect, there's like a kind of live your life dancing aspect. You get social links. Social links give you skills, and you get to make your personas. And the higher your social link, the more experience, the more powerful your personas of that arcana will become. Like the first game, I only used Justice persona, so only the Justice one really mattered. but you still have to branch out to get skills and stuff. So they got the dating sim part, and then they got the RPG part, and it just all rolls together in the nicest thing ever. There's not really many games that actually do that, I'd say. They have hundreds of personas. You can customize them, give them special attacks. The game is hard as shit, all 3 of them, and the stories are all amazing.
When you play hard.
Yeah, when you play hard on 5, it's
When you play
super
hard.
fucking hard.
When you play normal, it's just as long as you're good at gaming.
Yeah, I usually start playing games on hard towards the end of the
Yeah, well, RPG.
Why do y'all hate yourself? I never do that.
Well,
Why do you hate yourself? That's just like hard.
No, not for him.
So
Not for him, I swear, because he will grind more than any human being on the face of the planet. It is ridiculous.
I went for this.
This guy, that's what did it.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
When a game has such a fun grinding system, like when you can grind in the game and it's fun.
Like
Pokemon's horrible when it comes to grinding. 'Cause,
Oh, yeah.
Like you have to focus on one Pokemon at a time.
Right.
But like if you can be like, well, let's say everyone levels up with me. Okay, like in Kingdom Hearts, I'm gonna go find the biggest horde of fucking Heartless. I'm gonna fight them for hours. I once got to level 99 before I fought Xemnas, and I'm like, I walked in and I was like,
Yeah, I do that too.
I guess how you can say I read a repulsed him away from me.
Well, for me, for Kingdom Hearts, the grinding was fun because I just love the game and the gameplay. And it allowed me to branch out, like use the stuff people don't use, like the reaction commands, like Fantasia with Donald, summons.
Well, actually, it's the reason why I won my Terra fight because of Donald. We just use that. We just spam it over and over and over again. And Terra would be like, once you get him to that points of getting hit, he'll like jump into the air and like,
And then you go
and then you just spam that. Before he hits the ground, I just use I use an elixir, spam it again until until he won't allow me to do it anymore. And it's really
Yeah, for me, it's just.
I'm not looking forward to that terrifying.
you can do it. I believe. You have to beat him 3 times if you want to platinum the game.
Why? What, one for every mode?
No, he drops for the synthesis list.
Mm-hmm.
Trophy is to get every item in the synthesis list.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, you need a certain number of things before it gets officially on the list. You have to get Terrors at least 3 times.
What, can you just fight him and leave him fire him again?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was
And
like
he drops the
one
same thing over and over again.
Oh, that's new.
It's not like I'm not going to go through this game like 50 more times before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
Exactly. But that's why I started Persona 5 on the hard mode. Because I'm going to end up grinding, and I'm just going to end up really strong. It's just going to be easier. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to start off on hard. But, gosh, this game.
It's great.
So we covered, I have to reiterate, because the technical difficulties. This game is darker than the other 2. First boss is a teacher. He molests students. He beats students. He shut down other clubs, and he almost made a girl jump off the building to commit suicide to get away from him. She ended up living, but that's how bad he is. And that's just the beginning of the game.
I could imagine if a game get darker than 3. I mean, 3 was. I mean, it had some lot of good high moments, but there was also really good low moments.
Low moments. Like each Persona game, for you guys that don't know, based off a certain concept. Persona 3's concept was death. The entire game was about death. It was about actual death. The main character's arcana was death. The story at the end was the end of the world. You have 12 days to live. A party member died. Pretty much all the parents died. Yeah, that's about it. Because Ken's parents were both dead. Like, just that entire game is about death. The main character dies at the end. Everybody else is left.
Well, technically, he's not dead.
Isn't he sealed away?
Spoiler alert, he's sealed.
Yeah,
He's
they gotta
sealed
go.
himself.
They thought he was dead for a while.
That's an FPS, though. You find that in FPS.
Yeah, you find that in FPS when you play it. Persona 4 was about finding the truth. They wanted to find out why they got the abilities. They'd actually jump inside of people, get their true emotions, which ended up just screwing all of them. They even had to face the truths of themselves that they didn't want to admit. So that game is fighting the truth. This game is about liberating yourself from social everything and becoming free. Like the main character has a criminal record.
This is fun.
Yeah, this is 5. He has a criminal record.
Spoiler alert.
A girl is basically going to get raped, so he went to go stop the raping. He happened to touch the guy just to turn the guy around. The guy fell, lost an eye, sued the main character. Main character got kicked out of school. He had to leave his hometown. There you go. Yeah, he's on probation. So in the new town, he has a guardian. The guardian's like, look, if you screw up or start causing trouble, I'm going to call the cops. You're out of here. He goes to school. We didn't have to let you into school. You screw up, you're out of here. Just his entire future is on the line. He becomes a fan thief. And the beginning of the game, which is pretty much in the trailer. The beginning of the game is in the future. They're on a heist. They're doing great. He gets caught by the cops. The cops said a party member betrayed you, so his whole life is fucked right now. The cops beat him. The cops drug him. The cops blackmail him. They read his rap sheet. His rap sheet has blackmail, thievery, breaking and entering, and murder. So they end up killing somebody, and I can't wait to see that. Yeah, like this game is for real. Like you go inside the main character's heart, his heart's a jail cell because he just feels so locked up. And the guy who makes Persona is trying to get this character to liberate himself. The way every game you summon a Persona differently. Persona, the death game, you shoot yourself in the head with a gun. Persona 2,
I didn't think about that.
yeah, right?
Death, you know what I mean?
Persona 2, they crush the Arcana cards. Persona 3, they have these masks, which is basically the mask they wear in society because they're not their true selves. They have to rip that mask off, and that's how they summon up their personas. Like, it's a great, deep, awesome RPG story. Each game takes place over the course of a year, so there's a time limit. In the first boss, you had 10 days to beat him, or he's going to expel you from school.
But it's like a full year, so you don't really feel like it's congested with your time. Like, I'm running out of time, I'm running out of time.
No.
You feel comfortable with how time flows.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a time limit, but you're comfortable with it.
Every time. And you have to pick between doing certain things. Like in this game, so you live day by day. You live the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. That's all you got. So you have to pick what to do these days. Usually in the morning you go to school, and the weekends you don't have to go to school. You can train an ability stat, which you need ability stats to get certain social links, to say certain things in conversations, to do certain things. What else?
Like courage. You wanted to ask this girl out, but you just
Yeah.
wasn't courageous enough.
To get certain part-time jobs, you need ability stats. So you can work ability stats, or you can work with social link. Hang out with somebody, find out what's wrong with them, blah, blah, blah. You're picking between the two.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so you and I were talking about this thing in tabletop games where some DMs will like hold off the story so that way we can go off and do this bullshit. So say something's happening to a character on this day, and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna go get ability points, and I'm gonna ignore this character. And like a month later, it's like, you know what? I wonder what that character's doing. It's like, does shit happen to the characters when you're
While
not?
you're gone?
Yeah.
If they say you have to do something on a certain day, and you don't, then that's all that'll happen. They'll be like, dude, you totally fucked me that day. But if you wait a month or a year, they're just gonna be there to tell you you fucked them that day. So you can hold somebody's steal until the end of the game.
Okay.
But they won't keep going, which would be kind of cool, but that'd be a little bit annoying if they did it.
Always trying to max out.
Yeah, time management is important. I think it takes at least 2 playthroughs.
And it's always beneficial to you, especially if it's a social link, because they buff up your abilities. And
like all your party members are social links, and as you get them up, they get certain skills.
like if you're about to die, they'll push you out of the way, and they'll take the hit for you.
Right?
I
That's
mean,
like level 3
or
or
just
5.
pick you right up if you're about to die. And like, you got this, man.
Yeah, but you can play the game like literally the way you want to. The first game, they have like, how many Arcanas are there? Like 12, 13?
I'm not sure.
I think, let's say there's 12 or 13 Arcanas.
Yeah,
Each Arcana, let's say, has about 7 personas in it. I went through the whole game with 1 Arcana. All I had were angels the entire game. And I just customized those angels to give me what I needed. And it was one of the hardest things I ever did in my life.
But you did it.
Yeah, I did it. Like the first persona you get is called Angel. And usually persona reaches a certain level, you fuse it with another one, whatever, you lose it. I kept her. And she got a certain skill that allowed her to level up. So usually if they're not in the party, they don't level up. She leveled up on the sidelines. I had a level 90 Angel by the time I finished that game. She was still weak as shit, but she was there. And I needed her.
So the bottom left is up top.
Yep. So I'd say this is definitely the best game in the series. All the characters are good. I'm not that fond of Han.
The only thing is the only thing that really irks me is the voices. How I wish they could have kept the portrait style instead of the mouth moving, going with the speech, because the lip sync is often with the Japanese, I believe.
Yeah, it's often like a Japanese movie where they're like, let's go to school.
Well,
Yeah, a very cheap,
Well, it's kind of like Kingdom Hearts 1 back on the PS2. They didn't actually animate, like, you know, to have their mouths to go with our dubbing. But, like, in the HD remakes, they did. So, you know, it was one of those things where it's like, do they want to invest more money? Do they want to patch it? Like,
Dude, Persona, I can totally see them doing that because they really love to give us what we want.
Yeah.
Because they know how much we appreciate it. And they've been doing a pretty good job so far. So maybe they might patch it. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of DLC I didn't get for it yet, and one of them is the Japanese voices.
And they changed the Igor. And Igor is the guy that does the whole Persona things for you. You always meet him at the very beginning. He's the one that kind of
You guys, this guy's like an Addams Family character.
Yeah, and he like and 3 and 4, he's like, good evening. Welcome to the village. And now in 5, he's got a really deep voice.
It's really weird.
Like he manned up. Like he really manned up.
I mean, I'm like,
he's not Addams Family anymore. He's like Manly Family.
and it doesn't
actually,
match.
no, I thought about it. He looks like the guy from Soul Eater. The big nose guy.
Yeah. He's really voice.
Oh yeah.
The Grim Reaper in that show.
But in 5, he's got like a deep voice.
Yeah, it's this guy right there. Straight up Addams Family guy. To me anyway. To me.
And now he has a deep voice in 5, and that really irks me because it's
For me, it was
so
just shocking.
different.
He was like, "What's up, main character?" I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
All right, man. I don't know.
The story is kind of more, you know,
He hit creepy, really.
scary.
But it's good. I give it.
Adam's Family. That's what really fits it, kind of, I guess. You know, but now he's got a really deep voice, like I'm trying to say.
Other than the pronunciations, like that's really it. Like there's just so much involved with the game. They did a great job with it. I highly recommend it. 9 out of 10 for me.
You didn't beat it yet.
By the time I beat it, it's gonna be a 10 out of 10. All it needs is that solid ending.
Wait, Trey, there's a reason why they don't want it screamed, okay? For all we know, it's going to be a
terrible ending.
It could have the worst ending in video game history. I mean, actually, let me rephrase.
Mass Effect 3?
No, I was going to say.
Didn't play Mass Effect.
I know the ending was bad.
It was
Actually, I think the worst ending in any video game.
okay.
What was the worst ending?
Walking Dead Survival Instincts.
The
The
hell
whole
was that?
game
That
was
was
shit.
the prequel to the show.
The
Yeah.
game was shit. Nah,
What the hell? Was that one of the? Was that not a Telltale one?
No, that's when we
It's
play as Daryl.
It's an FPS shooter game.
that was a whole shit. It was just
You never got to see his face because they didn't.
might as well get dog shit and try to put it in your games.
Put dog shit in your console.
Seriously, what's wrong with this?
We have that on the list of games for the D.O.T. channel.
Oh God, I'm not watching.
No, I just want to play it because I want to see how bad it is.
It's bad.
We don't have to finish it.
Play good games. Yeah. Do like
Let's play good games.
play good
Let's
games.
play good games. Let's start the channel off with Metal Gear Rising.
Oh, and then we'll move on to Star Fox. So that's a good. What the hell were you guys thinking?
That game breeds good content.
Oh, that's kind of true. But Austin being bad at games breeds good content.
Super Mario, good times. And Banjo-Kazooie, to be honest.
You walked off a fucking bridge.
A lot.
Fuck, walked.
I locked up a lot of
This
things.
is Austin. Okay, guys, here's the teleporter. Dead.
That sounds about right, actually.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Dude,
Or Super Mario.
I jumped into a snowman. I jumped into a snowman.
Sounds hot.
Sounds hot. Sounds cold.
It killed me.
Most snowmans do. They're not nice people.
Oh, I was gonna say something.
Figuratively?
Huh?
Figuratively or literally?
No, literally, I died and lost all my lives. One thing I was gonna say about Persona because I ran off to get ready for work. I'm surprised the game doesn't have does it have an option for Japanese voices? and
Yes.
such? Okay. Yeah. I was curious about that because it felt weird for it because Persona seems like a very Japanese game. You know what I'm saying?
It takes place in Tokyo.
Yeah. It has a very like it just
America.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's about freedom. So it'd be a different game.
Well,
Yeah.
We
go to Japan just.
It should have been placed in America. It's about freedom.
That's what we do.
The Eagles and shit.
The Eagles! He brought the Eagles!
Start dropping soldiers. We're here to support you guys in the ways of freedom. Please surrender. Which would be great. All right, guys, that's a long game talk. That's gonna take a lot of editing.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm done.
Yeah. Thanks for living through the technical difficulties. Well, I'm gonna go out and peace out.
Catch you later, guys.
Bye.
I gotta go beat Sephiroth.
Yeah, you go.
I gotta pee.
Like, subscribe, love us, watch our videos. Links in descriptions. I won't be lazy this time. I'm actually really lazy with descriptions. Bye, guys.
I'm on that same boat with you. I'm lazy as fuck with descriptions.
Yes, you
Yeah,
are.
we are. Let's play it.
That's why I'm cool. Like,
Ah, I got it.
You
I don't know for
write
how
the
long.
monsters.
This is gonna take some editing.
Okay.
There's like in.
Wait. Start over. All right. So he's explaining Persona right now. There's gonna be some editing. There's some technical difficulties. Yeah, we'll go ahead and you guys will get it. It happens sometimes. All right, Dalton. So tell us what you were saying.
Persona. You go to school, you fight monsters at night, you have friends, social links power up your weapons against the monsters, and there's a story, there's a plot, you have friends, it is amazing.
Now to alliterate on that. So the game is RPG based. You're gonna go in. It's gonna be turn based. They're gonna have rock paper scissors. Enemies gonna be weak against things. You're gonna be weak against things.
Yeah.
Aside from the RPG aspect, there's like a kind of live your life dancing aspect. You get social links. Social links give you skills, and you get to make your personas. And the higher your social link, the more experience, the more powerful your personas of that arcana will become. Like the first game, I only used Justice persona, so only the Justice one really mattered. But you still have to branch out to get skills and stuff. So they got the dating sim part, and then they got the RPG part, and it just all rolls together in the nicest thing ever. There's not really many games that actually do that, I'd say. They have hundreds of personas. You can customize them, give them special attacks. The game is hard as shit, all three of them, and the stories are all amazing.
When you play hard.
Yeah, when you play hard on 5, it's
When you play
super
hard.
fucking hard.
When you play normal, it's just as long as you're good at gaming.
Yeah, I usually start playing games on hard before it's sanity.
Yeah, well, RPG.
Why do you hate yourself? I never do that.
No,
Why do you hate yourself? That's just like hard.
No, not for him.
So
Not for him, I swear, because he will grind more than any human being on the face of the planet. It is ridiculous.
I once went to
This guy, that's what did it.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
when a game has such a fun grinding system, like when you can grind in the game and it's fun.
Like
Pokemon's horrible when it comes to grinding.
Oh, yeah.
Like you have to focus on one Pokemon at a time.
Right.
But like if you can be like, well, let's say everyone levels up with me. Okay, like in Kingdom Hearts, I'm gonna go find the biggest horde of fucking Heartless. I'm gonna fight them for hours. I once got to level 99 before I fought Zephyr, and I'm like, I walked in and I was like,
Yeah, I do that too.
I guess how you can say I Rito repulsed him away from me.
Well, for me, for Kingdom Hearts, the grinding was fun because I just love the game and the gameplay. And it allowed me to branch out, like use the stuff people don't use, like the reaction commands, like Fantasia with Donald, summons.
But actually, it's the reason why I won my Terra fight was because of Donald. We just use that. We just spam it over and over and over again. And Terra would be like, once you get him to that points of getting hit, he'll like jump into the air and like,
And then you go in.
and then you just spam that. Before he hits the ground, I just use I use an elixir, spam it again until until he won't allow me to do it anymore. And it's really
Yeah,
for me, it's just.
I'm not looking forward to that terrifying.
you can do it. I believe. You have to beat him 3 times if you want to platinum the game.
Why? What? One for every mode?
No, he drops for the synthesis list.
Mhm.
Trophy is to get every item in the synthesis list.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, you need a certain number of things before it gets officially on the list. You have to get Terrors at least 3 times.
What? Can you just fight him and leave him fight him again?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was
And he drops the same thing over and over again.
Oh, that's new.
It's not like I'm not going to go through this game like 50 more times before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
Exactly. But that's why I started Persona 5 on the hard mode. Because I'm going to end up grinding, and I'm just going to end up really strong, and it's going to be easier. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to start off on hard. But, gosh, this game.
It's great.
So we covered, I have to reiterate, because the technical difficulties. This game is darker than the other 2. First boss is a teacher. He molests students. He beats students. He shut down other clubs, and he almost made a girl jump off the building to commit suicide to get away from him. She ended up living, but that's how bad he is. And that's just the beginning of the game.
I could imagine if a game get darker than 3. I mean, 3 was. I mean, it had some lot of good high moments, but there was also really good low moments.
Low moments. Like each Persona game, for you guys that don't know, based off a certain concept. Persona 3's concept was death. The entire game was about death. It was about actual death. The main character's arcana was death. The story at the end was the end of the world. You have 12 days to live. A party member died. Pretty much all the parents died. Yeah, that's about it, because Ken's parents were both dead. Well, just that entire game is about death. The main character dies at the end. Everybody else is left to deal with it.
Technically, it's not.
Isn't he sealed away?
Spoiler alert, he's sealed.
Yeah,
He's
they gotta
sealed
go.
himself.
Yeah, they thought he was dead for a while.
That's an FPS though. You find that in FPS.
Yeah, you find that in FPS when you play it. Persona 4 was about finding the truth. They wanted to find out why they got the abilities. They'd actually jump inside of people, get their true emotions, which ended up just screwing all of them. They even had to face the truths of themselves that they didn't want to admit. So that game is fighting the truth. This game is about liberating yourself from social everything and becoming free. Like the main character has a criminal record.
This is fun.
Yeah, this is 5. He has a criminal record.
Spoiler alert.
A girl is basically going to get raped, so he went to go stop the raping. He happened to touch the guy just to turn the guy around. The guy fell, lost an eye, sued the main character. Main character got kicked out of school. He had to leave his hometown. There you go. Yeah, he's on probation. So in the new town, he has a guardian. The guardian's like, look, if you screw up or start causing trouble, I'm going to call the cops. You're out of here. He goes to school. We didn't have to let you into school. You screw up, you're out of here. Just his entire future is on the line. He becomes a fan of these. And the beginning of the game, which is pretty much in the trailer, the beginning of the game is in the future. They're on a heist. They're doing great. He gets caught by the cops. The cops said a party member betrayed you. So his whole life is fucked right now. The cops beat him. The cops drug him. The cops blackmail him. They read his rap sheet. His rap sheet has blackmail, thievery, breaking and entering, and murder. So they end up killing somebody, and I can't wait to see that. Yeah, like this game is for real. Like you go inside the main character's heart, his heart's a jail cell because he just feels so locked up. And the guy who makes Persona is trying to get this character to liberate himself. The way every game you summon a Persona differently. Persona, the death game, you shoot yourself in the head with a gun. Persona 2,
Think about that.
yeah, right?
To death, you know what I mean?
Persona 2, they crush the Arcana cards. Persona 3, they have these masks, which is basically the mask they wear in society because they're not their true selves. They have to rip that mask off, and that's how they summon up their personas. Like, it's a great, deep, awesome RPG story. Each game takes place over the course of a year. So there's a time limit. In the first boss, you had 10 days to beat him, or he's going to expel you from school.
But it's like a full year, so you don't really feel like it's congested with your time. Like, I'm running out of time,
No.
You feel comfortable with how time flows.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a time limit, but you're comfortable with it.
Every time. And you have to pick between doing certain things. Like in this game, so you live day by day. You live the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. That's all you got. So you have to pick what to do these days. Usually in the morning you go to school, and the weekends you don't have to go to school. You can train an ability stat, which you need ability stats to get certain social links, to say certain things in conversations, to do certain things. What else?
Like courage. You wanted to ask this girl out, but you just
Yeah.
wasn't courageous enough.
To get certain part-time jobs, you need ability stats. So you can work ability stats, or you can work with social link. Hang out with somebody, find out what's wrong with them, blah, blah, blah. You're picking between the two.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so you and I were talking about this thing in tabletop games where some DMs will like hold off the story so that way we can go off and do this bullshit. So say something's happening to a character on this day, and you're like, fuck, I'm gonna go get ability points, and I'm gonna ignore this character. And like a month later, it's like, you know what? I wonder what that character's doing. It like does shit happen to the characters when you're
While
not.
you're gone.
Yeah.
If they say you have to do something on a certain day, and you do, then that's all that'll happen. They'll be like, dude, you totally fucked me that day. But if you wait a month or a year, they're just gonna be there to tell you you fucked them that day. So you can hold somebody's steal until the end of the game.
Okay.
But they won't keep going, which would be kind of cool, but that'd be a little bit annoying if they did.
Always trying to max out.
Yeah, time management is important. I think it takes at least 2 playthroughs.
And it's always beneficial to you, especially if it's a social link, because they buff up your
skills and abilities.
And
like all your party members are social links, and as you get them up, they get certain skills.
like if you're about to die, they'll push you out of the way, and they'll take the hit for you.
Right?
I
That's
mean,
like level 3
or
or
just
5.
pick you right up if you're about to die. And like, you got this, man.
Yeah, but you can play the game like literally the way you want to. The first game, they have like, how many Arcanas are there? Like 12, 13?
I'm not sure.
I think let's say there's 12 or 13 arcanas.
Yeah, something
Each
like that.
arcana, let's say, has about 7 personas in it. I went through the whole game with one arcana. All I had were angels the entire game, and I just customized those angels to give me what I needed. And it was one of the hardest things I ever did in my life.
But you did it.
Oh yeah, I did it. I did it. Like the first persona you get is called Angel, and usually persona reaches a certain level, you fuse it with another one, whatever, you lose it. I kept her, and she got a certain skill that allowed her to level up. So usually, if they're not in the party, they don't level up. She leveled up on the sidelines. I had a level 90 Angel by the time I finished that game. She was still weak as shit, but she was there, and I needed her.
So the bottom left, she's at the top.
Yep. So I'd say this is definitely the best game in the series. All the characters are good. I'm not that fond of Han.
The only thing is like, yeah, the only thing that that really irks me is the voices. How I wish they could have kept the portrait style instead of the mouth moving, going with the speech,
Oh, yeah.
because the lip sync is often with the Japanese, I believe.
Yeah, it's often like a Japanese movie where they're like, let's go to school.
Well,
Yeah, a very cheap, yeah.
Well, it's kind of like with Kingdom Hearts 1 back in the PS2. They didn't actually animate, like, you know, to have their mouths to go with our dubbing. But, like, in the HD remakes, they did. So, you know, it was one of those things where it's like, do they want to invest
gonna
more
patch
money?
it?
Do they want to patch it? Like,
Dude, Persona, I could totally see them doing that because they really love to give us what we want
Yeah.
because
No,
they know how much we appreciate it. And they've been doing a pretty good job so far. So maybe they might patch it. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of DLC I didn't get for it yet, and one of them is the Japanese voices.
And they changed the Igor. And Igor is the guy that does the whole Persona things for you. You always meet him at the very beginning. He's the one that kind of
Yeah. You guys got this guy's like an Addams Family character.
Yeah, and he like and 3 and 4, he's like, good evening. Welcome to the village. And now in 5, he's got a really deep voice.
It's really weird.
Like he manned up. Like he really manned up.
I mean, I'm like,
He's not Addams Family anymore. He's like Manly Family.
and it doesn't
actually,
match.
no, I thought about it. He looks like the guy from Soul Eater.
Yeah, there he is, right
The
there.
big nose guy.
Yeah. He's got that really voice.
Oh yeah.
The Grim Reaper in that show.
But if
Oh,
I,
it's
he's got like a deep voice.
Yeah, it's this guy right there. Straight up Addams Family guy. To me anyway. To me.
And now he has a deep voice in 5, and that really irks me because it's
For me, it was
so
just shocking.
different.
He's like, "What's up, main character?" I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
All right, man. I don't know.
The
Kind
story
of
is
story
kind of more,
Yeah, he hit puberty really,
scary.
but it's good. I
Like
give
I
it.
said, Adam's Family, that's what really fits it, kind of, I guess, you know. But now he's like a really deep voice, like I'm trying to say.
Other than the pronunciations, like that's really it. Like there's just so much involved with the game. They did a great job with it. I highly recommend it. 9 out of 10 for me.
You didn't beat it yet.
By the time I beat it, it's gonna be a 10 out of 10.
I
All
don't know,
it
man.
needs is that solid ending.
Wait, Trey, there's a reason why they don't want it screamed, okay? For all we know, it's gonna be a
terrible ending.
It could have the worst ending in video game history. I mean, actually, let me rephrase.
Mass Effect 3?
No, I was gonna
You
say.
didn't play Mass Effect.
I know the ending was bad.
It was,
Actually, I think the worst ending in
it was
any video game.
okay.
What was the worst they did?
Walking Dead Survival Instincts.
The
That
hell
whole
was that?
game
That
was
was
shit.
the prequel to the show.
Game
Yeah.
was shit. Nah,
What that was that one of the was that not a Telltale one?
No, that's when we
It's
play as Daryl.
It's an FPS shooter game.
that was a whole shit. It was just.
I never got to see his face because they didn't.
Might as well get dog shit and try to put it in your games.
The
console.
Put dog shit in your console.
That's basically what's wrong with this.
We have that on the list of games for the D.O.T. channel.
Oh god, I'm not watching.
No,
it.
I just want to play it because I want to see how bad it is.
It's bad.
We don't have to finish it.
Play good games. Yeah. Do like
Let's play good games.
play good
Play
games.
good games. Let's start the channel off. Metal Gear Rising.
Oh,
And then we'll move on to Star Fox, so that's a good. What the hell were you guys thinking?
That game breeds good content.
Oh, that's kind of true. But Austin being bad at games breeds good content.
Super Mario. Good times. And Banjo-Kazooie, to be honest.
You walked off a fucking bridge.
A lot.
Fuck, walked.
I locked up a lot of
This
things.
is Austin. Okay, guys, here's the teleporter. Dead.
That sounds about right, actually.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Dude,
Or Super Mario.
I jumped into a snowman. I jumped into a snowman.
Sounds hot.
Sounds hot. Sounds cold.
It killed me.
Most snowmen do. They're not nice people.
Oh, I was gonna say something. Huh?
Figuratively or literally?
No, literally, I died and lost all my lives. One thing I was gonna say about Persona because I ran off to get ready for work. I'm surprised the game is doesn't have does it have an option for Japanese voices? And
Yes.
such? Okay. Yeah. I was curious about that because it felt weird because Persona seems like a very Japanese game. You know what I'm saying?
It takes place in Tokyo.
Yeah. It has a very like all. Yeah. It just.
America!
Yeah.
Which is weird because it's about freedom, so it'd be a different game.
Well,
Yeah.
We go to Japan, just
It should have placed in America. It's about freedom.
that's what we do.
The Eagles and shit.
The Eagles. He brought the Eagles. They start dropping soldiers. We're here to support you guys in the ways of freedom. Please surrender. Would be great. All right, guys. That's a long game talk. That's gonna take a lot of editing.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not in it.
Yeah. Thanks for living through the technical difficulties. Well, I'm gonna go out and peace out.
Catch you later, guys.
Bye.
I gotta go beat stuff off.
Yeah, you go, dude.
I gotta pee.
Like, subscribe, love us, watch our videos, links in descriptions. I won't be lazy this time. I'm actually really lazy with descriptions. Bye, guys.
I'm on that same boat with you. I'm lazy as fuck with descriptions.
Yes, you
Yeah, we are. Let's play a game.
That's why I'm